Yeah, now I'm ready. Alright,
Okay.
we can start. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Syndicate Esports' Community Cup. We are back with Team Redemption versus Team Arknemesis. Today is the third day of proceedings? No, it's the fourth day of proceedings if I'm not wrong. Wait, it's the third. I'm sorry, I'm losing count. And we've got with you today Team Redemption versus Team Arknemesis. We saw Team Arknemesis and Team Redemption go in action last night against different respective teams. Global Esports against Arknemesis and Team Redemption went up against Knightwatch. Knightwatch and Redemption was a very one-sided event, but the other match, Arknemesis against Global Esports, must have drained out Arknemesis to some extent. Global Esports really put up a massive fight there. So I got to say, I was very impressed with how they handled things. It's going to be interesting to see how Arknemesis jumps back today. Anyway, let's get right down to it. The first map of choice has been Nepal, and that's Arknemesis' choice. They won the toss. So we're going right into the lineups. Water is going to be playing up that McCree. Archangel, I'm sorry. From Arknemesis, the Nabu is going to be playing up the Soldier. Truth hasn't picked yet. Myokin on that Ana, Piercer going to be playing up the Zarya, Nightmare on that Signature, Reinhardt, and Nashar on that Signature Tracer. On Redemption, we've got Water on that Signature McCree. Archangel going to be playing up the main tank role with the Winston. Advisor on that Genji. Soul Hunter on the Mercy. Watcher going to be playing up his Signature Zenyatta, and Wanderer on the Diva. Arknemesis coming straight to the point immediately, not giving them any space at all, taking control of the point. Trying to do a lot of damage there. The quick pick on Nightmare 2K with the help of that Water Stun. Water's got to be a little careful here though. They've got Ashar flanking from behind. Piercer and Truth doing quick work on the mech, as well as getting an early pick off on Watcher there. Soul Hunter going down as well. Myokin managed to grab a pick. This is a huge early play from Team Arknemesis. They've got a clean take already, and look at Nabu's charge already. My God, already at 80%. Must be doing quite a bit of work. Team Redemption, it's not going to face them at all. They're going to group up and they're going to get prepped again to come in there. Myokin seems to be already on fire. That big nade coming out from him, 3-man nade, really doing quite a bit of work. And Nabu playing on the left here, almost has that tactical visor, and he's going to want to pop it very early into the fight. Archangel diving in straight to get Nabu, but not going to catch anything. Will retreat for the time being, pop that bubble, and Watcher trying to do what he can, standing on the point, gets picked immediately, and Water now, not able to do anything at all. Nabu coming up with that very early tactical visor, cleaning shop with the Graviton expended by Piercer as well. So a very clean execution up until this point from Arknemesis. They're really leaving no heads unturned. Been a one-sided affair up until this point, but let's see what Team Redemption can do now. They've got the High Noon, they've got the Primal Rage, they've got the Dragon Blade as well as the Valkyrie. Oh wait, they've got 5 ultimates, so this should be an interesting fight to look out for. Wanderer in serious trouble here. Being able to take out Nabu very early into the fight, not getting Ashar there. Managed to blink out just in time, and a big fight ensues on point. Valkyrie not been popped yet, neither has the Zenyatta ultimate. Piercer getting that nano boost from Myokin, doing quick work on the supports. Soul Hunter trying to keep the rest of his team alive, and Truth and No Man's Land will get picked off here. This Valkyrie really doing quite a bit here. They've used both support ultimates though, and the point is already at 84%. So Team Arknemesis really doing really well to stall this point out for quite a long time.
My ultimate is charging.
Let's look at the ult charges really quick. Piercer already up to 89%. Another Graviton. He's really worked his way up. Nabu on that tactical visor as well, 81%. And they look in very great shape to take this back, because Archangel way out of position. He's not got anything with that bomb, Wanderer, but he managed to get back in, and they're going to want to solve this out as long as possible. Never mind, the grab comes out and immediately get a pick on Soul Hunter and Advisor. Water, however, managed to get 2 early picks as well, so make that 3. Water going down on Arknemesis just by himself, and are they going to be able to hold this? Archangel still on the point, so wow, Water with a big clutch there. Managed to get 4 picks for his team, and Team Redemption somehow hold on to the point and managed to make Piercer expend that Graviton Surge. So, Team Redemption, not bad. Is a comeback on the cards now. 60% on the point, and they look in very good shape now to hold this, because they've got the Blade coming up, they've got the Primal Rage as well, and Water very much ready to... Never mind, just as I say that. Asha immediately with the early pick, and Watcher popping that Tranquility, so the rest goes through for Water. He pops the Tactical Visor, and they're trying to get as much value as they can. The Blade coming out from Advisor as well, so there's a beautiful Helix Rocket from Water. Mid-air to control the hell out of this, and wow, Team Redemption, they have really turned this around. So a great initiative from Team Redemption. They're managing to turn this around. 93% on the clock, and our Arknemesis going to be able to make it here. Nabu, no deflect, almost back, almost onto the point now. Nightmare 2K trying to pressure as much as he can, will get taken down immediately. So will Truth. Wow, Team Redemption, are they going to be able to do this? Big turnaround here. There's a Nano Boost coming out on Piercer, but to no avail. And there's a Valkyrie as well, keeping everybody on the side of Team Redemption alive. And no picks. Team Redemption managed to keep everybody alive despite that good nade coming out from Myoken. And just like that, Team Redemption will take map 1. We are in for a brawler, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to be as one-sided as I thought it would in the beginning of this map. Team Redemption really showing the entire community that Arknemesis and Global Esports aren't the only two teams not to be trifled with. We're going into Sanctum now, and immediately swaps coming out. Both these teams well versed and well experienced with the lineups, and they know exactly what they need to swap into. Be interesting to see what Team Redemption's got in store this time around. They're not playing up that Lucio, while on the other hand, Team Arknemesis is gonna stick with that Ana and Lucio combination. They're not going with the Mercy. I feel like that really hurt them the first time around, but let's see how it goes here. Wanderer going to be playing up that Roadhog, Watcher on the Zenyatta, Soul Hunter on that Mercy, Advisor on the Genji, Archangel on that Orisa. Beautiful bunch of damage coming out from Water here. Will not get anything. Soul Hunter gets picked off very early though, in a bad position, and Piercer will manage to get a pick off on Water as well. So this should be the end of the push, unless the side of Team Redemption able to do anything out of the ordinary to turn things around. Nearly getting picked off there. Wanderer will manage to make it back to safety. That early pick on Soul Hunter really hurt Team Redemption. So they're gonna grow back up. Bit of a slow start for them, but they're known to come back from this. Asha nearly getting picked off there by Waters. Beautiful up on the head, and Piercer, man, will get taken down. Caught way out of position behind the shield, in front of the shield. And they're going straight for the point. Redemption, not making a mistake here, and Advisor as well, pushing and putting so much pressure on the side of Nightmare 2K. Is this the cap that Arknemesis need? Almost is. Yes, it will be apparently. 28% of the clock, and Team Redemption not wasting any time. Nabu, is he going to get taken down here? He's been discarded. No, Advisor's got to be careful here not to push too far forward. Archangel on the other hand, putting that shield very far ahead, and will lose his shield here. Will they be able to get a pick? No, they will not. Water sends in the tire, will get taken down by Nabu. Lots of to and fro, and a bunch of damage going down off of both sides. Water trying to pressure them to a point where he's not letting them leave the choke. Archangel, Wanderer expending the Hog ultimate as well, not letting them push through. Ashar though, in a very awkward position, and he pops the Tactical Visor, which baits out the Tranquility immediately from Watcher. Not getting any value from that Tactical Visor, but they've got somewhat of a positional advantage here. I think they're gonna need to expand the Blade here if they want to be able to do anything. Are they gonna do that? I'm not sure. Piercer will manage to get that pick off on Advisor. Wow! They do manage to get Advisor, but he does pop the Blade here, and manage to get two early picks off on Piercer and Truth. And just like that, they turn it around, and everybody on the side of Team Arknemesis has been sent back. Denied, ladies and gentlemen. Team Redemption really showing them who's boss here. Archangel back on the choke now. He's holding it up and forward. They're not giving any space at all. Wanderer getting picked off though, and that is a bad sign. They're not going to be able to be very successful at holding the choke without Wanderer. Now they're going to have to be a little more careful. Nabu sending in that tire, trying to get an early pick, but nope. Water immediately in place to take that down. And Truth trying to do a little bit of poke on Water from the side. Nope, Nabu returns with a kill on the Tire as well. So neither Tire gaining that much momentum or value. Ashar trying to build up that tactical visor again. Piercer has the whole hog here, and Soul Hunter very low, has to take cover immediately and not get picked off. And that puts Team Redemption in a bit of a trouble. They're not going to be able to do anything. Never mind that. Just as I say that, Water with 2 early kills, getting trapped though, not going to get that much value. He's trying to stand on the point and trying to take out Piercer as much as he can. Not easy. Yes, he is. The extra damage, added damage is really helping. He will go down though, and Wanderer getting the return kill. Is he able to take Nightmare down? No, he's not. He gets naded by Miokin, and that will be enough. Wow, Watcher getting slept there with the Transcendence. That is not good at all. Jesus Christ. So Team Arknemesis somehow manages to turn things around, and Nightmare has been the clutch aspect for them up until this point, being able to contest for as long as he did with barely any heals. And definitely they are definitely feeling the lack of mercy there. Those resurrections coming out from Soul Hunter has really caused a giant problem for Team Arknemesis. Then again, they are sticking to their guns. They are not switching anything out. Piercer going to be able to contest this point up until this point. Nabu switching over to that Tracer from the Junkrat, not going to be playing that up much longer. Archangel getting picked off very early into the fight by Piercer, not letting them contest that easily. And there's a tactical visor coming out by Ashar. Is he going to get much value? No, it's not. He's barely trying to take the tanks out. No, he's not going to get anything. Archangel with the pull, and they get the recap. What a play there by Archangel. That was huge. Nabu getting picked off as well, and Team Redemption, ladies and gentlemen, will take map 1 in this series. Great play by both sides. Wow, Team Redemption. The synergy. It's just the synergy and the fact that they had a Mercy and Team Arknemesis didn't. At least that's my opinion of it. Wow, just wow. They looked unstoppable. Water with the clutch here. I gotta say, this was like the changing point where he managed to get 4 picks on his own. I think it was the fight before this. This is after he got res, but the fight before this where he managed to get 4 picks on his own and keep the point alive somehow. Archangel getting back into contest changed the face of the last game for them. So great play coming out there by Water and Archangel. And Soul Hunter as well did a lot of work on that Mercy, sitting in there, taking out Piercer, that wee bit of extra damage on Piercer before Piercer could heal. That was so key at the end as well. Arknemesis, however, cannot be ruled out. It was KOTH and it was their choice of map, and they did not manage to take it. But wow, I got completely floored by how Redemption did there. So it's only 1 out of 2 maps. Let's see how Arknemesis does in this next one, and let's see how Team Redemption retaliate, and let's see if they're able to maintain the momentum that they have caused for themselves.
It's going to be King's Row.
Okay, so Arknemesis have decided to choose King's Row, and this is exactly what they chose yesterday too, wasn't it? I think so.
They didn't have the choice for the second one.
And chat, if you're complaining about why I'm not switching focus on too many people, I'm only going to be focusing the people that are performing. So if someone's performing, I'm going to switch it over to them, because that's what people want to see. So that's what people want in the WOD. So please bear with me if that's an issue, if that's a little bit of an issue, but this is just how it is. People want to see player perspective. People don't want to see open air perspective. Find a way for me to get a replay system then. This isn't Dota, guys. I can't do much more about that. And I'm solo casting this and spectating this, so please bear with me. Mic noise? Did you say there's a mic noise? Redemption gets to choose the side, so they do manage to choose attack, and let's see how things go. Wow, I gotta say, the Water, my god, that clutch on the first point, and Advisor providing the right amount of support with these dashes. They're just playing as one unit. Watcher with that clutch transcendence when Soul Hunter went for the res on Advisor there, just so the res on Water there, so Water could pop. So Water could pop the tactical visor and clean up the fight. That was just extremely good synergy coming out from their side. Anyway, we're going into the second map. We've got King's Row lined up. Team Redemption are going to be the ones attacking, and Team Arknemesis on the defense this time around. Be interested to see what the lineups are and how things go about, and see if Team Redemption are going to be able to maintain the momentum that they carried from the first game, coming into this, trying to seal the deal basically with this attack phase. If they're able to maintain anything over 2 minutes and cap all 3 points with 2 minutes to spare, I'm going to be pretty scared about Team Arknemesis. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to recover from that. It's going to be a serious cause for concern. It's like you're standing on a beach. Can you just check my stream if there's some issue with the microphone, please, for me, Slayer? Hello, Slayer, are you there?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, there is an issue. It's like.
Can you pause it?
What?
Can you pause it?
One second.
Can you pause the game, please? Chat, give me one moment. Is it fine now? Is the noise gone? Do you guys still hear the...
One sec. I'm still on the stream. I'm just gonna check.
Please.
No, there still is noise. There's that noise when you hear a mic turned on, and it's just waiting to receive input.
Okay, hold on. When the game runs, it doesn't even matter? Okay. Well, re-invite me back to the lobby, please. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's been a bit of an issue on my side. I'll look into it right after the stream, and I'm really sorry about the sound issue. I wish someone had said something a little sooner or to checked it out. It's no problem. Slayer, invite me back to the lobby, please. Okay.
Now entering King's Row.
Okay, I think both teams are pretty much ready, and they've already picked their heroes. So let's get a look at what's going on with the lineups. So Team Arknemesis on defense going to be running up that Junkrat, Truth on that Mercy, Neokin going to be playing up the Nyada, Fiercer on that Roadhog, Ashar going to be playing up the Soldier, Nightmare on that Orisa. On the attacking side, Redemption going to be playing up with Water on that Reaper, Archangel on the Zarya, Advisor on the Genji, Soul Hunter on the Mercy, Watcher on that Zenyatta, and Wanderer on the Diva. That was such a good bait there by Nabu. He waited and threw the trap out, and Team Redemption really have to retreat for the time being and reassess their plan, because they're not going to be able to push the hotel with how with how well Nabu is holding out this hotel, and they've already fed him enough charge to pop a whole tire by himself now. 91% on the point, and Archangel nearly getting picked off there. That's bad, and not getting too much value. Look at Ashar's positioning, so aggressively positioned. He's gonna have to retreat from there immediately. Will do so. 65. They drop him down to 60 HP, and Nightmare getting picked off there very early. Is Truth gonna go in for the res? No, he's not. He's trying to get away. Nope. Wanderer is there with the kill, and Advisor managed to get. Wow, just like that. Team Redemption is steamrolling through Team Arknemesis in the very first push. So great play there coming out of Team Redemption, really capitalizing that early pick from Watcher onto Nightmare, completely changing the face of the game. So Team Arknemesis immediately switching out their heroes. Will go with the Reinhardt now instead of the Orisa. Nightmare in no man's land. He's gonna have to survive through this. Is he gonna be able to make it? 100 HP remaining. Will survive for the time being. Will they get the mech? No. Oh, he throws out a very early bomb. Will not catch anything. Is he able to get back into the mech? Yes, he is, but it gets taken down immediately. So that's a big plus for them. There's Zenyatta ultimate coming out as well. Advisor and Archangel are churning through the Zenyatta ultimate though. Truth, on the other hand, manages to pop the Valkyrie and get them back to life, and Ashar popping the tactical visor as well. So a lot being expended on this fight. Are they going to have enough value? No, they are not. They immediately get the pick off on Nightmare, and Soul Hunter retaliates with the Valkyrie of his own, keeping his team alive, and they are pushing past now. Watcher not getting any value. Watcher getting hooked though. Not getting picked off, and this is bad for Team Arknemesis. What happened there? They had, for a moment, it looked like they had won that fight, but not having, all their players there. I think Nabu wasn't there, so they couldn't churn out enough damage to win, to seal the fight. So, I feel like that was a giant waste of a lot of ultimates if they were not able to win the fight. They popped the Valkyrie, they popped the tactical visor, and they didn't get too much out of it. Nightmare has the shatter here, and they're going to want to pop it if they want to get too much value. Nabu popping that tire, not getting too much value. Ashar, however, managed to get a pick off on Wanderer. Are they going to go after the blade here? Advisor nearly has that blade. Will not pop it, but Water on the other hand managed to clean up shop. They get 3 early pickoffs, and Nightmare has given up, and they will retreat for the time being. Team Arknemesis, what's going on? Team Redemption is just stomping through. This is scary for Team Arknemesis. 4:20 on the clock, and we're nearly at the 3rd point of King's Road. Team Arknemesis really have to back their guns up, and all they've got for the next fight are their support ultimates. Oh, they've got the shatter as well, so they're somewhat okay. The tactical visor somewhat coming up as well, so they could win this. But look at the amount of ultimates Team Redemption has. Nightmare going in very deep. Will manage to get fixed before he gets taken down. The support's going down, and Truth popping that Valkyrie. Was that necessary? I'm not sure if that was necessary, because they did get both the supports, so I don't think they got enough value out of that. They only got 1 res, and the moment they popped it, all of Team Redemption immediately retreated. So I think they didn't get enough value out of that, and now Team Redemption is going to be so well pressed to win this next fight, because they've got so many ultimates lined up, and look at them charging in through, trying to put so much pressure on that shield. They do not want to push without the shield. Advisor ready for this Dragon Blade. Is he going to be popping it? 70 HP. Nope. There's a Transcendence and a tactical visor in his face, and Wanderer. Did Piercer grab there? No, he did not. He did not. Ooh, that clutch pick there by Advisor on Ashar. So important. Miokin managed to get the pick off on him though. This is a lot of to and fro, and Team Redemption seem to be coming out on top of this one, and now they are in serious trouble, because Team Redemption still have a Graviton for the next fight, and this does not look good for them. Is he going to make a grab play early? I'm not sure. Yes, there's a grab going to be coming out. There it is. There's a blade as well, but gets caught immediately in the grab, and not getting any value out of that. Nabu immediately getting bladed down, and there is a full-fledged wipe, and just like that, they are going to finish the map with 2.5 minutes on the clock. Jesus Christ, Team Redemption. Wow. Wow. Great play coming out there by Archangel. He didn't put out that Graviton immediately. He waited for the entire cluster of Team Arknemesis to gather around together, behind that Nightmare, behind that Reinhardt shield, and then he threw out the Graviton. Wasn't eaten, wasn't deflected, nothing. Nabu went straight for the blade and got no value, immediately got caught in the Graviton, and that was it for them. They immediately got wiped. There was no turning back from there on. So a very clean and very decisive attack phase from Team Redemption. I don't think there was a single fight Team Arknemesis won there. There was not a single fight. I think the very first fight where the Riptire came out on the flanking Reaper, that was the only fight they won the entire phase, and since then it's been the Redemption show the entire way. So this has got to really boost their morale, I gotta say. Team Redemption really showing Team Arknemesis who's boss. So this is still not over though. We've seen some miraculous comebacks in this tournament. Team Redemption, they gotta not be overconfident now. They gotta be smart about how they play this out. Team Arknemesis is known to pull out rabbit out of the hats before, and could be the case here as well. And looking at their lineup, wow! Look at this! Look at this choice of heroes. They're running the Diva and Zarya combination, which is rare, if anything. And they're also going to be running the double sniper combination of Asher on that Widowmaker and Nabu on the Hanzo. Wow! I mean, this is something I've not seen before. Nightmare going to be switching it up to Winston, so at least some semblance of synergy there between Zarya and Winston, but they are running the double sniper, and let's see how this comes out. I'm going to be looking at Nabu for the time being. They know they have the enemy team as a Hanzo, and now they're going to immediately retreat for the time being. They're not going to peek too much. Both snipers up on this roof trying to get an early pick. There's a quick scatter coming out on Water, but he's been healed immediately. Water trying to put the same amount of pressure that Nabu had put on him the previous round. Not getting too much value now. He's trying to get a pick off on from the hotel. Not getting much done. Ooh, Watcher nearly got Watcher there. Nope, missed. Wow, you can see that coming. Truth in no man's land will retreat for the time being. Nabu, however, getting picked off. Wow. Asher, on the other hand, managed to get one pick, make that two. Is that going to be a third? Yes, it is. There's a third. So Team Redemption, they look like they're in trouble here. Watcher, on the other hand, immediately retaliates with another pick of his own. So are they going to be able to stall this out? The point already taking down. 1.5 ticks, 2. Archangel gets healed back up, and he's trying to keep trying to stay alive there, but Piercer on that high charge Zarya, mowing him down. 75% on the charge. A rest coming out on Archangel immediately. Getting bullied off the point here. Piercer will have to retreat for the time being. Managed to take the mech off though. Not letting go of this that easily. Team Redemption, they want to stall this out. There's a beautiful chatter coming out of Archangel. They do manage to take out Piercer now. He gets rezzed immediately by Truth, and there are other picks for Team Arknemesis. Hanzo ult follows with the Graviton as well, so they do seal the deal there. And not bad. 1.5 minutes expended to take that point, and they've got 5 minutes of their own for the rest of this second street phase. So a very good attempt coming out from them as well. An identical time as Team Redemption. So I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. They need to put more pressure on this Widowmaker if they need to do something. And immediately the swaps coming out. Wanderer switching off into that Diva. Archangel going to be playing up that Winston. So immediate swaps coming out here. Advisor playing that Soldier, has that tactical visor. Didn't manage to pop it the very first fight. Asha trying for an early pick here. Not going to get that much value. A beautiful tire coming out from Water. Is he going to catch anything? Yes, he does. Piercer goes down immediately. Is this going to be the end of the push? Are they going to want to fight this out? I'm not sure. They managed to get both tanks. So now they have complete control of the payload, and they're not going to be able to do much. They do get Wanderer there. Nabu with an beautiful scatter to take out Wanderer. Are they going to be able to keep him alive? Take another shot? Maybe, maybe not. Nope. He does retreat off the choke. So it was a big value pick there by Nabu. Soul Hunter, however, with the res to immediately turn things around. So Team Arknemesis I need to make sure there's not too much poke going around, that they win the fight decisively, because if they're not able to do that, ooh, there's a bomb coming out there from Wanderer. That's out of the blue, and they managed to catch Nightmare off of that. He tries to hide, but nowhere to go, and Advisor sealing the deal with that tactical visor, and immediately winning this decisive team fight. So Team Redemption, they are already doing better than Team Arknemesis, I gotta say, on time at least, on defense. So 3 minutes left on the clock and Team Arknemesis is gonna have to do something special here. Look at Wanderer immediately standing up on top, putting so much pressure from up there, not giving them too much space. Not getting that pick off on the Zenyatta. Will be able to get his mech back. Oh, never mind. Just like that, he just kills Piercer, the baby diva. Wow. So Team Redemption not giving Team Arknemesis anything there. They managed to get the Reinhardt pick as well as the Zarya pick. So the tanks both going down immediately. And a swap from Ashar and Ensues into a Tracer because they're not getting that much value out of the double sniper lineup anymore because the whole composition from Arknemesis changes. And there's another tire coming out, and this has got to really scare Team Arknemesis away. There's a Tranquility following up as well, and ooh, just like that, the Tranquility getting no value whatsoever. As soon as the Tranquility ends, there is a beautiful tire to take out both the supports, and just like that, they have sealed the deal. 2 minutes left on the clock, and Team Arknemesis are in serious trouble now because they've still got plenty of ultimates. And every fight that they're winning, Team Redemption, they're not expending more than maybe 1 or 2 ultimates at the most. So they've been very smart with the way they've been utilizing their ultimates. They're not giving Team Arknemesis anything. Archangel very close to this Earth Shatter. We'll have to retreat for the time being, just a little bit. Nightmare. There's a bomb coming out. Not going to get too much value. Pushes the entire team back. Soul Hunter popping that ultimate to try and keep the rest of his team alive. This Truth also popping his Valkyrie. So both teams expending a lot in this fight, but Team Arknemesis don't seem to have this under control. Team Redemption still has everybody on their entire team alive, and Truth will just have to retreat for the time being. No way to go. He's popped an entire Valkyrie and has not got too much value off of that. He's got to make sure he doesn't get picked off here. Ashar, a third swap, concurrent swap coming in. Tracer also not working for them. They're going to try the Farah this time around, and Nabu switches off the Hanzo also. Water managed to get the pick on Nightmare's mech and will take him down as well. So a giant pick there for them. Team Arknemesis is not going to be able to push this as well. 35 seconds left on the clock, and Team Redemption biding their time. They're not jumping in now because they've not got that many ultimates. Nabu, on the other hand, managed to get a pick off on Water. This is very important for them. He does not have much healing, but he will live for the time being. Team Redemption, they're taking the high ground. They're not. Was that Graviton eaten? Yes, it looks like the Graviton was eaten. Great play coming out there by Wanderer to eat that Graviton. Wow! So, just like that. So the Graviton's been eaten, and Nabu popping that tactical visor, not getting too much value, immediately getting picked off. Wanderer chasing him and taking him out. Ashar as well will go down. Just like that, it is overtime, and Team Arknemesis in serious trouble. Piercer's the only person on this payload, and will he get taken down? Wanderer the only person on the payload as well. So there's a Tranquility coming out of Watcher. Will it have any value? Out of Mukin, I'm sorry, they popped the Tranquility. Mukin popped the Tranquility to keep Piercer alive there. So they, for the time being, they do manage to keep the point alive, and Archangel has this Primal Rage to Solace out there. Don't want to give anything for free now. He does pop it, and he goes in. Is he going to get anything out of that? I'm not sure. No, he's nearly down. And Piercer pops that. He does manage to bait out the Graviton. So spending, I think, a worthy trade there, because Team Redemption did pop a Valkyrie there. So a worthy trade-off. They popped the Graviton to counter the Valkyrie, so because they didn't want the fight to end right there. They didn't want to lose the map, because this is do or die for them. They've got 1 minute 10 seconds on the clock, and Piercer's got to be very careful here. He's got to be able to build up a quick Graviton yet again. Ashar, on the other hand, almost has that. Oh, beautiful rocket straight to Soul Hunter. Is he going to go down? No, he managed to get healed. There's a beautiful ultimate coming out of Advisor. Is he going to get too much value out of that? No, he does. Oh, just like that, he does. He managed to take out Truth, and Truth has the Valkyrie running. So he gets 2 reses immediately. This is an ultimate coming out of Farah, but will get taken down immediately there. Team Redemption not giving Team Arknemesis anything. There's a beautiful stagger onto Truth as well. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Team Arknemesis is just where they crumble. Team Redemption holding way far ahead, not giving Team Arknemesis anything, not letting them come towards the payload. Nabu has that tactical visor though. Is he going to be able to do something with this? He's known to be pulling out rabbits out of the hat, and this is where they need the biggest play. There's a pulse bomb coming out of at water there, not getting too much value. Is he going to get it? Yes, he does get taken down. Ashar wins the 1v1 Tracer versus Tracer, and Neokin has that tranquility, will pop it, and Nabu as well popping that tactical visor will take down, and they will just mow down the tanks now. And Soul Hunter and Watcher immediately retreating. They know they cannot win this team fight. If they die now, they have to be very, very careful. And there's a tranquility coming out immediately. This is great play by Team Redemption. They are playing this out very smartly. Staying in the bomb. No! Soul Hunter getting picked off there. That was very, very, very bad for Team Redemption. This looks scary now for Team Redemption. Are they going to be able to stall this out? I'm not sure, because Soul Hunter dying to that mech, dying to that bomb means a complete Valkyrie gone to waste. So Team Arknemesis, despite all odds, somehow managed to finish the entire map. Wow, I gotta say that was impressive. So what an interesting finish to that map. Well, not finish, because Team Redemption still has 2 minutes and 30 seconds to take this. They need one tick, and if they manage to get one tick, they win this map. If not, it'll be a draw, and it'll still, the option 1-0 will still last, and then we've got to ask the admins what happens, how this is treated. Slayer, are you still here? Care to shine some light on that?
Yeah. What?
So if this map becomes a draw, will it be a 1-point control map?
So if this map becomes a draw, it'll be about, it'll be a 1 point.
1-point control, okay. Anyway, we are looking at the lineups now. Team Redemption, they're really going to have to do something special here. I mean, Team Arknemesis, they're going to really have to do something special here to hold Team Redemption back. The way Team Redemption played that defense, they stalled so many fights. If not for Soul Hunter's giant blunder there at the end, I think they could have won this map outright, because that Valkyrie would have come out again, and all these ultimates would have been stalled out quite hard. Nightmare already starting to poke out. They're giving up their composition, but it's going to be interesting to see what they're running here. Wanderer going to be playing up that Widowmaker, trying to get past this show. Ooh, Nabu not giving that Widowmaker any room at all. Immediately getting that pick very early on. Is Wanderer going to switch out? I am unsure of that. Nope, still holding on to it for one more attempt. Ashar getting that pick off on Advisor as well. So this means there's a lot of ult charge being farmed by Team Arknemesis. This is a good start for them. Oh, there's a poke by Wanderer onto Ashar there. Not managed to get the headshot there. Only gets the body shot. Neokin, however, turns around and kills him immediately. And so here's the change coming out from Wanderer. He's not going to sit on that much longer. He switches over to the Diva, and he's already gone in with the monkey. And this is not good for Team Redemption. They only managed to get one support, but they've lost the entirety of their team. And Arknemesis, they are doing it. They are holding this through. 1 minute 16 seconds left, and now look at the ultimates. Look at the ultimates they've got going. They've already got the Riptire. They've got the Valkyrie. They're asking for a pause. Redemption. Okay, so Team Arknemesis already have so many ultimates running. They've got the Valkyrie. They've got the Tire. They've got the Transcendence coming up soon. Nearly every ultimate except the Hog ultimate coming into play very, very soon for Team Redemption. On a Team Arknemesis, on the side of Team Redemption, nothing. They've got nothing in the pipeline for this fight, which is a serious cause for concern, except one pulse bomb. Unless that is a game-changing pulse bomb of epic proportions, I am not seeing them in this fight, because let's face it, they've got way too many ultimates. They're not going to be able to do anything about this, I think. One person seems to be lagging quite a bit. Who's from Arknemesis? Ooh, solid hook coming out there by Piercer. Will immediately pick off Archangel. So just like that, Piercer's ult charge has gone up as well. And there's another pause request. Apparently, Truth has DC'd from the game and is no longer with us. Well, I mean, he's with us, just not in the game. EXT. So 50 seconds left on the clock, and Team Redemption are going to need something extremely special to get the stick, because Team Arknemesis has 1, 2, 3, 3 ultimates lined up and 3 more coming up really, really fast. How can a team pause 2 times in 10 seconds? They thought he DC'd, so we've got to pause if there's a TC, guys. Come on. Just and there's a 2-minute total pause time, so Nabu putting out the pressure now, not letting them cross the choke without losing too much. Archangel has to be very careful not to get hooked this time. Will immediately go in. Will he manage to do much? I'm not sure. There's a early transcendence coming out of Miokin there. They need to take an early fight. Nabu as well, sending out that tire. Will secure the kill on Archangel. Are they going to get Nabu here though? No, they're not. They have 1 fight remaining. They've baited out all the 3 big ultimates from Team Arknemesis. So this is do or die for Team Redemption here. They need to go guns blazing here, and they need to pop that blade. They've got 10 seconds on the clock, and all Arknemesis has is this Hog ultimate. Ooh, beautiful ultimate coming out of Ashard there. Not giving Advisor any value. Great play by Ashard. He has sealed the deal. Has he sealed the deal? I think he has. Yes, he has. Wow, great play coming out there by Ashard. That was a game-changing play there by Ashard. Staying up there with the tactical visor. He's got to know that they've got so many ultimates lined up, and immediately taking down 4 picks there. Wow. Team Arknemesis surprised me yet again. Ashard, that was beyond clutch. That was beyond clutch. They managed to hold on to their dreams of being able to clutch this out. Ashard with the big game-changing clutch at the very end. No, this is not justified at all. I can't believe Advisor gets the POTG after what Ashard just did. That was just massive, because everything had been popped. They popped the Genji blade, they popped the Valkyrie, and both the Genji as well as the Mercy were flying around up top, were out in the open. So Ashard being able to take out the Mercy in Valkyrie, and then being able to take out the Genji as soon as he blades, and then switching over to the Zenyatta, followed up by switching over to the tanks. Ashard pretty much did so much work there. That was crazy. That was just unbelievable. So there's going to be a one point control, and let's see what happens. Slayer, take it away. What are we going to? What's the choice of map choice? Is it going to be random?
Yeah, 1 sec. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pick a map. Basically, an admin will pick a map. In this case, me. I'll pick a map, and they'll play it for just 1 round. Whoever wins is the winner of that round. And if Redemption wins, they take the match. If Arknemesis wins, we go as per the 3rd game.
Okay, so it's 1v1. 1-for-1 if Arknemesis wins.
Yeah. So
You probably want to explain this to them.
yeah. So the map's going to be Oasis.
Okay,
So
so it's going to be Oasis, right? Alright, so everyone, you heard him. It's going to be a 1-point control for Oasis to see if Team Redemption win the series or if Team Arknemesis are able to keep their hopes alive and even out the score between these two teams. Yeah, let's take it away. Only one game, only one map, right? Only 1 point, right?
yeah.
So first to 100% wins. Okay, you probably want to explain that as well.
Yeah, so
So
Okay,
both
so
teams
we're-
are pretty much ready and we're going to enter the
yeah,
game
we're
now.
going in for the tiebreaker. To clarify to every viewer, we're going for a tiebreaker for the second game. It's not the third game. Basically, the second game ended for a draw. So that's why we're going to resolve this. Because if Arknemesis wins this, we have to go for the third game. If Arknemesis loses, then Redemption is the winner of the entire best of 3.
Mind you, this is just best of 1.
Yeah, this is just a best of 1, just 1 point. Whoever gets 1 score wins.
Okay. Alright, so let's look at the lineups. Wow, we've got a nail biter on our hands, ladies and gents. That map was so clutch. Both teams did so well. Team Redemption showed so much superiority at the beginning. But Team Arknemesis came out through and through on that play. Great job by both teams. So let's see what's going on. Team Arknemesis is going to be playing up with Water on that Soldier, Archangel on the Monkey, Advisor on that Genji, Soul Hunter going to be playing up that Mercy, Watcher on that Zenyatta, and Wanderer on that Zarya. And Team Arknemesis with Taste Mercy. Wow. Nabu going in very deep for very early picks here. Team Arknemesis already showing dominance with 2 early picks here. They're not going to want to commit to this Team Redemption. Gonna have to retreat and wait it out and stall it out. Miokin with that early ult charge as well as Truth. This looks bad for Team Redemption because they've given up a huge amount of momentum. Not stalling this out at the beginning. 2 early picks will lead to Team Arknemesis. They capping the point very easily. There's a dive coming out of Archangel onto Nightmare 2K. They do manage to get the mech, and are they going to be able to take down Piercer? Yes, they are. They do get the pick on Piercer. Advisor with that immediate kill, and not getting too much value on this Tracer Nabu. Watcher dropping dangerously low, will not get picked off. The attack-wise are coming out of Water. Willman will be able to take down Nabu and Piercer. The rocket barrage as well expended by Ashar will not get too much value out of that. So just like that, Team Redemption managed to turn the point around immediately, 40% on the clock, and they've already got, look at those ultimates, they've got 5 ultimates. They spent nothing but the tactical visor there, and this is crazy by Team Redemption. They're not giving anything to Team Arknemesis. They're pushing up now, they're holding the choke. Team Arknemesis is taking the shorter route, coming in from inside. Are they going to be popping the are they going to be popping the grab here? I'm not sure. There's an immediate res coming out of Soul Hunter. He pops that Valkyrie. He pops the grab immediately and catches 4, makes that 5. Are they going to be able to kill the kills? The follow-up is not there, no. So Team Arknemesis, are they going to be able to take this out? I'm not sure. Soul Hunter still has the Valkyrie running for about 3 more seconds. No, it's over now, and they are in serious trouble. Team Arknemesis has a control grasp of this game now. They've got the necessary picks. They even baited out both the support ultimates as well as the Graviton Search, and they were not successful in holding that Wanderer caught in no man's land. Is he going to go down here? Nope. Nabu expends the pulse but does not get any value out of that. So Team Arknemesis, just like that, 55% of the clock, and they get the turnaround immediately. They do have a lot of ultimates coming up. It's their turn to stall this out now. They've got the support ultimates to back them up. Nabu with this crazy flank from behind goes in for Watcher. Wow, Watcher with the return takes him, drops him dangerously low. Soul Hunter trying to get the res on Watcher, not gonna happen. And just like that, Team Redemption hold a very easy fight, and I mean Team Arknemesis hold a very easy fight, and Team Redemption has to retreat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the last fight for this map. While they did expend the Valkyrie, they still have a lot of ultimates coming out. They expended the Valkyrie and they expended the barrage as well, rocket barrage as well. But they still have a lot of ultimates coming out, and this is going to be scary for Team Redemption. Early tactical visor by Water, but he's not going to go out. There's a self-destructive counter. Not give them too much room. Water manages to take out Nightmare before he can get back into the mech and take out Nabu as well. So just like that, Team Redemption with the turnaround. They've got 99% on the clock now. It's going to be interesting to see if they're able to take out this mech before he can retreat into the point. No, they're not. Nightmare managed to keep the point alive. Nightmare managed to keep the mech alive, and this is the deciding fight for both sides. They've got to build up their ultimates here, Team Arknemesis, but I think this is a sitter for them as far as they can win one fight. Soul Hunter getting picked very, very early there. Will get taken down, and this is very bad for Team Redemption. He had the Valkyrie, not able to pop it, and Team Redemption are caught in no man's land. Team Arknemesis with the clutch picks in the beginning. There's a grab coming out, and Team Redemption are able to get 4 picks, but Soul Hunter flying in with the res, able to get a few people back up, but is it going to be enough? Keeping Wanderer alive there. Yes, he does manage to get both the reses off, and there's a ultimate coming out from Water. Advisor, but not going to catch anything. Watcher getting picked off by Archangel, and there's a giant brawl in progress here. Can Team Redemption turn this around? I'm not sure. Archangel managed to get the pick on Nightmare, but Ashar taking out the supports. They've not got any supports on the point except what? No, they've not got any supports on the point. So, Team Arknemesis, this is nearly over. Are they going to be able to clutch this out? Yes, they have. We are going to a third map, ladies and gentlemen. Soul Hunter with the giant blunder there. That was very, very, very scary from Team Redemption. That was just like, I don't understand how that's even possible. How do Mercies just manage to get caught when they've got one job. All you have to do is survive, and not being able to do that was just so bad from so distraught from Team Redemption. They had this. They literally had this. All they had to do was survive. The supports keep their supports alive and pop their ultimates and win the fight. It was a very straightforward fight to win because they had the Graviton. The Graviton caught 4 people, and they had the Transcendence, they had the Valkyrie, they had the Primal Rage even. All they had to do was stay alive, but nope. Team Arknemesis with the clutch picks managed to take the point and even this out. So this will go to a third map, and this looks very scary for Team Redemption. This is really going to shatter that confidence they had going into the second map. Um,
It's going to be the third map. It's
I'm
going
sorry,
to be
third
controller
map,
assault.
right.
Controller assault. So,
So
yeah.
Redemption gets to choose, right?
Yeah, Redemption gets to choose.
Controllers, you mean 2 CP?
Yeah. I mean 2C.
Okay. You know what 2 CP is, right? Like Temple
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Anubis or something like that.
It's going to be Junkertown.
Water decides to
Well,
go
wait,
with
hold
a.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Junkertown's escort. It can't be Junkertown. Too much PUBG.
Bit of banter coming out from both teams. The
KR is hybrid, so it's not assault. Assault is like maps like Hanamura, Colony, Anubis, Volskaya.
so Redemption choose. Redemption choose
Use Luna Colony.
2 CP. Okay. So Luna Colony. All right.
Don't be Horizon. Luna
So who
Colony.
gets to choose the side? Arknemesis gets to choose the side.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay. Arknemesis
go
wants to attack, so you're gonna have to switch things around. Okay, you gotta change the names up.
It has to like. I still don't understand. You let it move. You let them be moved, but you don't swap the names.
Yeah, that makes no sense at all. I don't know why you have to manually do that. Anyway, calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. Third map. This is the decider between Team Arknemesis and Team Redemption. Team Redemption going to be able to carry forth this momentum to win this out, because I feel like Horizon Luna Colony is definitely in their favor. They did very well in scrims against the Malaysian battle team in prior to the Hyderabad prior to the Gamer Connect in Hyderabad, and in the tournament as well. They seem to have really done very well in Horizon Luna Colony. So I would say this is a poor map choice pick by Redemption. I wouldn't pick this against Arknemesis, but then what the hell do I know, right? Anyway, Team Arknemesis going into the attack now. Let's see what they're running. Very interesting choice of heroes coming out from Team Arknemesis and from Team Redemption. Team Redemption going with the cheese, the Orisa Torbjorn to cheese this out inside the point, I'm guessing. Wow. They're going with the Orisa Hog stall out, with Advisor running that Reaper and Water running that Torbjorn, and they are in for a giant surprise because Ashar has that Farah waiting and ready to poke at them from all different angles, and this is not good for Team Redemption at all. They are going to be hit with a giant bomb very soon that they are, in my opinion, not prepared to handle at all. They've got nothing to deal with this Farah. All she has to do is float around from here on top and just take free shots at the enemy team, and they're not gonna have a clue what to do. They're genuinely just gonna get poked down, I feel. And they've got Nabu on that Reaper, so he can be a giant Harris as well from other corners. But let's see how it goes. We are going to look at Farah for the time being because she's going to be running amok and getting free picks, getting free shots into that point now. You can see Team Redemption already a little rattled by that Farah pick, taking cover, not letting Thing do much work. Soul Hunter immediately getting picked off. Nabu and Ashar immediately going for him, taking out both the supports. Advisor going down as well. So just like that, Team Redemption falling right apart, and this is very bad for Team Redemption. They did not have any answers for that Farah, and look at Ashar immediately rushing to point B. They are not wasting any time at all. 7 minutes on the clock, and Watcher already taking a rocket to the face there. Will have to retreat and heal up, and this looks very scary for Team Redemption. Just like that, Water getting a pick off on Nightmare, and Fierce are getting taken down as well. So it's just Ashar on the point. Nope, they're gonna have to hard reset. And wait, are they gonna have to hard reset? Yeah, they are. They are gonna have to hard reset. But Nabu very close to that death loss. The war goes on. Got a lot of Piercer fanboys in chat apparently. Hi friends, Sakshi wins. Big shout outs. Thank you guys for joining us. Team Redemption setting up on the high ground, not letting them come into the choke for free. Nightmare, however, has different ideas. He's walking right in, has the shield up now. He's not. Nabu coming right in for a pick. Will he be able to get anything? No, he won't. Archangel managed to live through that, and there's a ultimate coming out from. There's an ultimate coming out from Truth, and basically everybody. There are 3 ultimates coming out from the side of Team Arknemesis, and they're putting numbers on the point now. Already got 2 ticks on this, and Team Arknemesis, look at this. 6 minutes left on the clock, and Team Redemption not even going to be able to get on the point. What a one-sided stall out that was by Team Arknemesis. Great play coming out from them. This looks so bad for Team Redemption. They are stuck in no man's land, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock, and Team Redemption in serious trouble here, going in without a plan into A, going in without a decisive plan into A, and getting steamrolled in B, getting those little slightly early picks, but immediately getting picked off, immediately getting that Valkyrie, was able to get those reses back up, and they were able to turn things around immediately and immediately take the fight out. Now it's going to be interesting to see if Team Redemption are able to do the same thing, and if Team Arknemesis are going to make the same mistake Team Redemption made. No, they're not. They're playing it smart this time. They're going to go with the Orisa. Never mind. Just as I say that, Piercer switching off of that Orisa. They're going to run the triple tank lineup. Wow. Triple tank with the Reaper is what they're going to run, because they know that nobody on Team Redemption plays a prominent Farah. They don't have to worry about a Farah because they're smart. They know that Team Redemption doesn't have a Farah player. They're going with a triple tank Moira Mercy setup to try and out-sustain Team Redemption. And I gotta say, I am a lot more impressed with this lineup than I was with Team Redemption's lineup, because they are playing the long game here. They are not going to be able to. They're not going to. Even if they do lose the fight, they're predominantly going to win at least 1 or maybe 2 fights before they lose, because it's not going to be easy to pierce through 3 tanks with Moira and Mercy constantly healing, unless they get a big kill on one of the supports very early on. So the early pocket on to Watcher. Team Redemption's got to know that there's 3 tanks coming out from Team Arknemesis. They get into close range very early, but there's a very early hook from Nabu, from Ashar there. Nabu finishing it off immediately. Soul Hunter trying to get that res off. Will get the res off, but Nabu having to retreat for the time being. Never mind that. Just like that, Advisor managed to get the return pick on Nabu as well. He gets Nightmare as well, so just like that, there's a lot of to and fro going on between both these teams. And is this going to be enough for Team Redemption, no, it's not. And Team Arknemesis coming out on top and building a lot of ult charge. Nightmare nearly at that Earth Shatter, and so is Archangel, but not enough to take out Team Arknemesis there. Team Redemption, they will have to take one more crack at this point. So already Team Arknemesis ahead of Team Redemption on the point, on the time. Brutal amount of dueling going on between both the tanks here. Are they going to be able to get the pick on Nightmare? No, they're not. Archangel is going to be a little more cautious about this. There's a big Transcendence coming out there by Ooh, the return shatter. Water managed to get that pick off on Nightmare. There's a immediate ultimate coming out of Truth, and Soul Hunter is going to have to pop his ultimate if he wants to do anything here. Yes, he does do so. There are picks on both sides, so I gotta say Advisor with that big ultimate coming out. He's not going to get too much value. He's going to push them into the point, and Piercer popping that Graviton as well. Ooh, Nabu with the big ultimate there is not going to get... Yes, he is. They do manage to take this out, and Arknemesis live to fight another day, ladies and gentlemen. Great play coming out from them. Both teams gave up all their ultimates. Every single ultimate was popped. We had 12 ultimates getting popped there. Both sides popped the... No, Wanderer didn't have the Graviton. Wanderer switched from the Roadhog apparently into the Zarya. So 11 ultimates getting popped there, and this is crazy by Team Arknemesis. 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock, and they are in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen, because just like that, Piercer getting that early pick on Watcher. 14% charge. He's trying to build up that charge immediately. 93 just like that. Nightmare going down though. This is big for Team Arknemesis, Team Redemption. They are able to get on the point. Advisor getting one more. Going straight for the Mercy now. Is he able to gonna get her? 1 HP left now. Nope, he's not, but he does retreat back all the way to the point. There's a bubble on him to keep him alive as well. He's gonna E out though. Just like that, they plow through the supports, and they will eventually get the point. "30 seconds left on the clock, and they do manage to get the point. So with 4 minutes remaining, they've got to build an attack towards point B. And while the time is not as good as Team Arknemesis, they still have a shot at winning this map. They're still not out of it yet. Definitely in Arknemesis' favor, but they're still not out of it. And I gotta say, this is looking very good for Team Arknemesis. They've got a lot of ultimates in the pipeline. The grab is ready. Both teams with a lot of ultimates. There's an early grab coming out of Piercer there. He's not waiting. They pop the Transcendences. Team Redemption though, they pop the Transcendence and completely counter the grab, and just like that, they are all on the point, and Advisor still mowing through everybody on the point. Only Nabu left alive. Is he going to be able to do anything? No, he's not. No, they can't even. They don't even let Nightmare get on the. They don't even let Nightmare get on the point, and just like that, they've taken it. 3 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock, and Team Redemption turn things around. What a push onto B. 3:45 left on the clock, and Team Redemption not out of it just yet. They've got a 2-minute deficit, but 2 minutes is nothing when it comes to Luna Colony. It's very, very hard. He didn't manage to get on the point. It looked like he got on the point at the very end, Nightmare, but I don't know, maybe an inch short, maybe just an inch short. He wasn't able to touch the point. The cap still went through, so wow. Team Arknemesis, they must be worried now, because they've mounted such a great attack, and Team Redemption answer with an immediately good attack as well. So this is still anybody's game. Team Arknemesis have to do this. Team Redemption have to do it all over again though, because Team Arknemesis does have the 2 minute advantage over them. They cannot be waiting around, standing around and wasting time on A like they did last time. They've got to take a quick decisive fight immediately, not waste too much time. No change in compositions. Both teams running the same thing. It's all going to come down to skill now, and it'll be interesting to see which team comes out on top. Team Redemption going to be running up this 2-2-2 lineup with Advisor on that Reaper, and we are going to look at Water's perspective because he was the playmaker for them in A, and he didn't. He's taking out Nightmare 2K there very early into the fight is what caused them to eventually win the fight. And that'd be interesting to see what Team Arknemesis, Team Redemption are able to do from here. Team Water trying to get that early pick on the peeking Mercy, not able to do so. Nightmare getting, Archangel getting pressured very hard though on the point, and they managed to get the barrier, but it's not enough. There's a hook coming out by Roadhog, not able to get too much value out of that, and Team Redemption will retreat for the time being. 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock, and Team Redemption are gonna have to make haste here. They do not have too much time to spare. They keep in mind they still have a second point to attack after this. They will only receive 30 seconds onto their time back. Archangel being very aggressive, losing almost all his HP there. They're putting so much damage onto that shield. Ashar there. Ooh, this is the big headshot on Piercer there. Will he be able to? No, he's not amount to the kill. He gets healed back up immediately. Piercer gets that early kill on Archangel. Soul Hunter with a Valkyrie immediately. Not able to get the pick though. They're not peeking now, not giving Water anything. Is he going to get a pick here? Now or never? No, he's not. Nabu coming in to get the kills. Not going to be enough. Immediately gets stunned out. Great clutch play there by Water. Water with the clutch. And all they've got is the Roadhog here. Are they going to be able to take him out? Lot of to and fro from both sides. Big ultimate from Advisor. He managed to get 2, make that 3, and that's it. He managed to clutch the point out. All they've got to do is take out the floating Mercy, and they managed to do so and cap the point. 1:45 left on the clock, and Team Redemption, some giant plays coming out of Water and Advisor. Both the DPSs doing their jobs. They have the support ultimates. They're playing as one unit, and it's going to be interesting to see how they go into the second point approach. On the ultimates, Ashar's on that Roadhog has the whole hog, and that's all they've got for this next fight. So Team Redemption, are they going to be able to take out the second fight? They're focusing the Reinhardt very hard. That's poor play from them. They should not have got picked off that early. There's a big grab though. They managed to get 2, make that 3. And Soul Hunter trying to get the res on Archangel. There's a bubble to back him up as well. There's a ult coming out from Nightmare. Shatter coming out from Nightmare, but not getting any follow-up. Ashar managed to get the pick on Archangel though. Are they going to be able to win this out? Yeah, seems like for the time being they do stall this out. Big play coming out by Nightmare there with the Shatter. It was a giant Shatter there to turn things around, and just like that they send him all the way back. 1 minute left on the clock, and Team Arknemesis, Jesus, I'm sorry guys, I'm running out of breath here. Team Arknemesis still have something left in their pipeline. Piercer with that Graviton for this next fight. He's gonna have to play a little aggressively, pop it, get a good amount of space for it. He's got it now. They know they're probably expecting the Graviton here, right? And they do not have the Transcendence. All they've got is a Valkyrie. So if he's able to catch that Mercy in the Valkyrie, in the Graviton, they have a winner. There's a big High Noon coming out by Water, not going to catch anything out. Immediately gets shielded. Piercer taking cover as well. Big Shatter though by Archangel. He catches 2, maybe 3. And they get the picks there. Water managed to pick off Piercer. Truth does not have the Valkyrie, so nobody coming into life here. 5 on the point, 6. They've got 2 takes. Now make that 6. Yes, they have. Yes, they have the 6 pick as well. They managed to finish the entire game with 12 seconds remaining on the clock, and Piercer does not even finish. Piercer does not even pop the Graviton. What an Earth Shatter coming out by Archangel there. Giant play by Archangel to clutch that out. Wow, Team Redemption. Wow, that was huge. 5 minutes 50 on the clock though, so I cannot count out Arknemesis just yet. We didn't see a great performance from Team Redemption on defense the first time around, but is this going to be second time's the charm? They're going to fix their issues out, iron out what their plan is going to be. They cannot be running that Torbjorn Orisa setup again. It's not going to work. They know Arknemesis is way too smart for that. Ashar going to be setting up with that Farah. Nabu on that Reaper. They're not switching anything out. Their composition is the same from the last time they attacked this assault point. And Redemption, on the other hand, they are
Attackers
being
incoming
cautious. They're
in
waiting.
30
They're
seconds.
deciding what they want to run. 25 seconds left on the clock, and they've yet to pick their heroes out. Water going to be playing up the Zarya, Archangel on this Reinhardt, Wanderer on this Diva. What they're trying to do, they know they cannot win this point. So what they're trying to do, this is a very smart play coming out of Team Arknemesis. They want to stall this out as long as possible, which is why they're running triple tank with the high sustain lineup, and they're going to have Advisor run that that soldier instead of the Reaper because they're expecting the Pharah again. So this is very smart thinking from Arknemesis, from Redemption, and I gotta say this is the right play in my opinion. Maybe I would have run with the Hog instead of a Diva, because the healing output is just not going to be enough to heal these 3 tanks. This is a lot of healing the tanks need to do. Players are getting focused immediately by Nabu there. Is Nabu going to be able to get the kill? No, he's not. Neokin getting that early pick off on Water though, which is huge. Is Solana going to be able to rest that out? No, he's not. He's got to keep healing. And just like that, look at Arknemesis. They've got themselves a game on the hands. 5 minutes after the clock, and they've already taken A. So ignore all of what I said, and while it was smart thinking, they just died. They just fell apart immediately on the very first point. So going with the double hit scan composition now, Watcher going to be staying on that Moira because he's got that ultimate running, but I'm expecting him to switch to Zenyatta as well. They're going to want to pop that early Coalescence here. Not getting pinned. Watcher has to be a little careful there. He pops that Coalescence, but there's a shatter immediately by Nightmare 2K. He takes out both the supports there immediately. And there's nobody on the point now on the side of Team Redemption. Team Arknemesis, 5 minutes after the clock, and they are all on the point. And immediately the cap's coming out, and Team Arknemesis are doing it. 1, 2, and is this going to be a third cap? Team Archangel charging into the point, but charges right out and immediately gets taken out. And Watcher trying to reach the point. Nabu with that Death Blossom. Piercer popping that whole hog as well. Wanderer manages to hit the point, but is that going to be enough? No, it's not. They've got nothing left. Ashar popping that Death Blossom. They're able to clear everybody off the point. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. And Team Arknemesis, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call a complete and utter devastation of morale. No matter how well Team Redemption did on their attack phases, Team Arknemesis didn't give them anything on defense. So both teams managing to get the point, but Arknemesis is left with 5 minutes and 16 seconds, and Team Redemption is left with 1 whole minute. So neither team being very successful on defense, but Team Arknemesis definitely doing better than Team Redemption on defense, which is what is at play here, which is what, in my opinion, will cause them to win this match. And this is a giant blow to Team Redemption, losing out that B point. It was shocking. That was, oh my god. I'm gonna stop for a second and take my breath here, because this has been an exhilarating series to cast. Not just an exhilarating series, this match by itself has been so close and so tight.
30 seconds.
Whew.
Be at peak performance levels.
And Team Redemption only have that 1 minute because they managed to hold the point, take the point in with 12 seconds remaining. So if that would have gone to overtime, Team Arknemesis probably had 5 minutes to take this point, 1 checkpoint on this point, and win the match. Or it would have turned into a draw and we'd have to go to control again. So
Defend objective A.
I feel like, yeah, chat's absolutely right. They are giving too much space to Team Arknemesis. They're letting them come to the back line. Nabu walking in at the back, taking out the supports on A was just like so clutch. Solanta going down immediately there was just very painful for Team Arknemesis. Let's give the tanks a little bit of love. I feel like we've been watching Water and Nabu way too long, so let's give the tanks a little bit of love. My man Piercer and my man, what a hook there by Ashar. Seems like we should have been looking at Ashar a lot earlier. What a hook coming out there. Immediately shuts down Water there. Advisor trying to walk in and get that pick. There's a commit on a hook, but not going to catch anything. Water on the other hand managed to get one. Not going to be enough though. They've lost way too many. Ooh, make that 2. Water's got to have to do a lot of work here. They've not got healers left on the point. Ashar getting picked off as well. So this is bad for Team Arknemesis. Ooh, clock ticking down though. Team Arknemesis getting that, getting those early pick off on the supports made all the difference. And nope, Team Arknemesis not giving up point A, and Team Redemption are in serious trouble here. 5 minutes 16 seconds left on the clock for them to take one tick on A. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for something. Are we in for something extremely special here from Team Redemption, or is Team Arknemesis going to be able to win this? 5 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. And as someone in chat says, Ritik, my man, he says Horizon map pick was a mistake. I said the same thing, bro. I said the same thing. I feel like Horizon was a bad mistake because Team Arknemesis are so good at attack on this, you know. They did the same thing against MBT in scrims in the tournament. They did the same thing. It's just both teams just C9ing. Both teams just straight up C9ing. And Arknemesis, I gotta say, you know, they're very strong at maps like Lijiang and Nepal, but they are also very strong at you know, at 2CP. This is pretty crazy coming out from Arknemesis. 5 minutes left on the clock, and all they've got to do is stall out 1 point. And what are going to be playing up this Junkrat, Archangel on the Reinhardt. So a tiny change coming out. They're not going with the tri-tank setup. They're going to go with the 2-2-2 lineup. Water is going to be on this Junkrat. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Nightmare carries on 2CP. Yeah, he does. He's hit so many fucking shatters today. So many shatters today. So this time they're not making the same mistake. They're not letting Team Arknemesis walk right in. Or are they? Because I see no damage done to Team Arknemesis. They've got the Junkrat though, and they're not letting them walk just in. Advisor folk trying to go for this giant flank on that Para, but we'll have to retreat back to the shield. Archangel has to keep that shield up. He's getting pressured very hard. Loses his barrier as well. So there's a pin attempt coming from Archangel. Not going to catch anything. Will get hooked by Piercer. Will get hooked by Piercer, but not get too much value. Oh, just wings at it and water popping that Junkrat tire, and they wipe out Team Arknemesis. So a lot of to and fro there, and looked like for a second Archangel was in serious trouble because his shield had broken and he went for a giant pin there but didn't catch anything, and then he was in no man's land. Piercer hooked him but apparently didn't have any ammo to take him out. So Team Archangel, Team Redemption managing to live another day. 4 minutes left on the clock, and just like that, Advisor gets 2 quick picks on both the Vara and the Mercy. Holy crap, Advisor. There's a giant pin coming out of Nightmare onto Archangel. They're not going to be able to do anything to him. I think Soul Hunter is just going to res this out and they're going to go all the way back to base. But can they get any return kills off of this Team Arknemesis? No, they're not. Team Redemption just retreats all the way to point and sets up for the next attempt. 3 minutes 25 seconds left on the clock, and this is pretty crazy from both sides. Look at Advisor again. He's being very smart about this. He is not giving up his positioning at all. He's been spotted by Nabu, and he's in no man's land now. He's got to run the hell away before they dive him immediately. He does get away for the time being, but he is being so cheeky about this. He's not getting caught out. Nabu trying to teleport. He does teleport up on top and uses his E immediately. They need to take him out, not give him any space. He's 1 HP, will get taken out, and Nabu, that cheeky play, not paying off at all. And now Advisor goes to work on Ashar. Beautiful flanking effort coming out of Advisor. He's not giving them any free space, immediately taking the high ground again. They're being very smart about it, Team Redemption. They know he's in a bad spot. Oh, 50 HP. That was close. Truth trying to take it upon himself to take out the soldier, but not being able to do so. Advisor running for his life there onto B. They've got to pressure him somehow. They've got to pressure him. There's 2 minutes 18 seconds left on the clock, and Team Redemption have done a great job. There's a big ultimate coming out of Piercer. Is he going to get any ultimate value out of it? No, he's not. Watcher immediately mines down both the Vara and the Mercy. There's a Transcendence being popped by Watcher. Arknemesis, however, managed to get the picks that are necessary. Advisor died very early into that fight and got picked, and I feel like this is going to be the point by Team Arknemesis. Yes, it is. Oh my god, this is Oh, what a bittersweet end to a great series coming through. Team Arknemesis manages to take this out. Wow, what a match by both sides. Archangel managing to get that POTG at the end there. This was right after the pin where his shield is charging, where he just goes amok and just started swinging. So a great play coming out by Team Arknemesis. I gotta say, this was a crazy set of games. Oh, I'm lost out of breath, guys. It was an amazing series. Arknemesis definitely deserved the win. Team Redemption, however, we cannot. Now you guys see what I'm talking about. They are the hidden linchpin behind the Indian Overwatch scene. It's not just Global Esports and Team Arknemesis. There's Redemption Esports as well. So you cannot rule them out anymore. I think there were some stellar performances by Ashar. Ashar was the MVP today, in my opinion. He clutched out King's Row. He clutched out King's Row. All they had to do, all Redemption had to do, was 2.5 minutes is all. You know, they had 2.5 minutes on the clock, and all they had to do was take one tick on King's Row, and he clutched out King's Row on that very last fight. He played exceptionally well on Luna Colony with that Pharah. He went for the huge rocket barrages on E. They took out the point immediately with thanks to that huge shatter coming out from Nightmare 2K. But for me, today's MVP was by far, easily, without a doubt, Ashar. Undoubtedly, like he just changed the way the game is played today. He just, for me, it was a giant play. So, great play coming out from both teams. I gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Advisor. He played really well today. Even on Horizon Luna Colony, he posed so many problems for Team Arknemesis at the very end there. He went for some giant flags, took out the Pharah and the Mercy by himself. And Water, obviously, I gotta say, Water played extremely well on Nepal, and then maybe fell off a little bit on King's Row, but his team really picked up and they maintained momentum up until the very end. Ashar just shut them down, and that's just one big play, and that just, you know, completely changed the face of the game. So I gotta say, all three maps were closer than any other games that I've seen. Even I gotta say, King's Row was even closer than yesterday's games. King's Row was like the closest map I have seen in a very long time, seen either of these two teams. So big plays coming out from both sides. Anyway, that's behind us. We are going to go into the next series very soon. Lobby is getting prepped, as you guys see. Take 5 minutes, come back. I'm going to take 5 minutes as well. Grab a sip of water, get maybe a cigarette or something, and come right back to you guys. Just catch my breath. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second game of the night. This is between Team Knightwatch and Team Please Don't Disband. Oh, I seem to have disconnected from the game. My client crashed. Can you pause, please? Sorry about the hitch, guys. I know we just came back, but my client decided to crash at the worst possible time. Give me 1 second, let me get right back into it. In the meanwhile, can we please take a minute to talk about that first game? What a match coming out between Team Arknemesis and Team Redemption. Both sides had some stellar performances. I gotta give a giant shout out to my boy Ashar. That clutch on King's Row. They were lost there, right? They were not going to win that map. They were not going to win because they had no ults to win King's Row. Redemption had 5 ults in the pipeline. Ashar with that giant tactical visor kills the Genji mid blade, kills the Mercy mid Valkyrie, goes on to kill the rest of the team and just ends it. And that was Redemption's last push, and you gotta give giant props to them. You can invite me back into the game, Slayer. So
Yeah.
big shout out to Arknemesis and to Redemption as well for a huge attempt. I didn't expect them to put up that much of a dominating show at the beginning. They kind of crumbled around the end there, but it's to be expected. Arknemesis, they've been more seasoned and it is what it is. Anyway, we're going into the second match of the night. It's between Team Knightwatch and Team Please Don't Disband. Now, both these teams had taken a bit of a loss, have taken losses in their last outings. Team Please Don't Disband went up against Team Redemption, and that was pretty much somewhat of a stomp. Team Knightwatch also went up against Team Redemption yesterday, and that was also pretty one-sided in affair. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top here. Now, these two teams are very closely skilled. I can't give either one of them an edge, so it's going to be nearly as close as the first map. So yeah, I'm ready. You can resume whenever you're ready. Alright, getting right into it. The map choice was Knightwatch won the map and they chose Nepal, right, Slayer?
Yeah.
Right.
They did choose Nepal, so
Okay.
we're still awaiting them to, assemble their heroes.
So let's look at the hero picture. On the side of Please Don't Disband, we've got McCreep, who's their main DPS player. They've got Bro, who's also their projectile DPS player. Joko TM, who's their main tank, and Dakate, who is their off tank. Dave, who plays the main support on that Lucio, and 1 HP, who's going to be playing up this Mercy who's going to be playing the off support on Mercy. And on the side of Knightwatch, we've got Racy on the main tank role. He's going to be playing up that Reinhardt. Manart going to be playing up this Mercy. Rib, who did exceptionally well day for yesterday, I remember. Going to be playing up this Genji. Sparta on that Zarya. Siobhan going to be playing up this McCree, and One Punch Man going to be on that Zenyatta. So let's see how things pan out here for Team Please Don't Disband. They've got the Lucio, so they're going to be the first on. They're going to be the first ones on to the point, not pushing their advantage, however, holding back just a little bit. Not showing any aggression. Both teams sizing each other up. Neither one ready to. Ooh, just as I say that, Joker is already way deep in. They get a pick each. They managed to trade Joker's life for the Mercy. So it's now or never for Team Knightwatch. They've got to get in there now and get that pick. They've lost one healer, but as long as they're able to take out Team Please Don't Disband, these healers, they should be able to turn this around. So a lot of to and fro coming out. Mystery doing a lot of work on this Genji, already at 70% on that blade. Rib, on the other hand, almost has that blade. And wow, from both sides there's complete havoc in progress, and he goes for the blade on the Sara, will get it, gets this Lucio. No, he does not. He managed to get the pick off on the mech though. So while Team Knightwatch managed to get, oh my god, somebody just told me my overlay was still on. I am so sorry, boys. I didn't realize that. I have my previews turned off, and someone should have given me a little bit of a heads up, so I'm terribly apologetic of that. Please let me know a little bit more in advance, and I'll make sure I fix that in the future. Anyway, Joker's gone into this immediately, and there's a blade coming out of McCreep. Let's see if he's able to get any value out of this. There's a Transcendence to counter immediately. He doesn't manage to get a pick off. The McCree drops dangerously low over, but will be able to take him out with a high note. And Team Knightwatch, are they going to be able to take this out? No, they're not. McCree going ham on this Genji. Even after the blade, because the Valkyrie came out and immediately they res the Genji back up. So is this Mercy going to go down? No. So there is a turnaround eventually. 11% on the clock. Not bad though by Team Knightwatch. They do manage to get a solid 50% on the point, 48% on the point to be precise. And McCree, look at him, he's almost at that blade yet again. Rib, however, building that up was slightly slower pace than McCree is. More accurate with the shurikens McCree has been. Nearly got that. There's a early Valkyrie coming out by Mana. They're using the Valkyrie to initiate this fight out. There's a sound barrier to counter. There's a very early blade coming out by McCree. It feels like he just Valkyried, but there's yet another one coming out of McCree. Really taking the fight to Team Knightwatch here. And they've got very little left on the point. Siobhan trying to do what he can from the right side, but not getting too much value. Will get taken down immediately. And Team Knightwatch, just like that, have to back up and regroup. 60% of the point, and Slayer, they are asking for a pause. Joker is asking for a pause, please. Slayer? Hello?
Yeah.
They need a pause. You need to pause.
It's not pausing. What the fuck?
Control, shift, and equal to.
I return to the fight.
Yeah, it just paused.
So Slayer,
yeah, it's fine now.
That kind of hurt team. It kind of hurt.
Yeah, one of my keys was just malfunctioning.
Very much, because they've lost the team fight now because of that. They were one person short and. Oh well, it's just unlucky, I guess. I'm sorry, team. Please don't disband. We can't do anything about that. We're just gonna have to come back and group up and try and take this back. DCs are part of the game and we can't really help you if that happens. Buffering? Is the stream buffering for you guys? Is it an issue? Because it's fine for me. I don't seem to have any drop frames or anything. Everything, the stream seems fine on my end. Please let me know. Someone else, can I get a second confirmation if there's an issue with the stream? Alright then, Yogesh, it's probably your internet. Please go get it looked at.
Did you hear that weird sound of the background?
Yeah, that always happens when you pause mid-game. Oh, okay, well he's back in, so team please don't disband. I'm gonna have to just buck up and group up again and try and take this one back from Team Knightwatch. It's a little unfortunate, but things like this happen. It's Indian esports, so you gotta bear with it. We can't really help you on that front. The pause could have come out a little earlier, but unlucky for please don't disband, it didn't. Slayer's key had an issue with his keyboard and they couldn't pause on time. But it is what it is. Both teams seem to be ready. Let's ask Team Knightwatch if they're ready. Alright, so 74% on the clock, and a little unfortunate that they lost the point there, but we are going to go ahead with this and see if team please don't disband are going to be able to take this back immediately. They've got quite a few ultimates in the pipeline. They've got the Primal Raise, they've got the Barrage, they've also got that Valkyrie coming up, but Team Knightwatch are ready on the go to react. Joker going in there very early, trying to get some value out of this, but will get mowed down immediately with that with that very early. Is he going to pop this Valkyrie? I don't know what they're waiting for exactly. This was bad positioning from 1 HP. Needed to back off there and survive for the time being, but not doing so. Will get picked off very late. 97% on the point, and are they going to be able to touch the point? No, they are not. And just like that, Team Knightwatch win the first map. What an anticlimactic finish to the. What an anticlimactic finish to the map. There was so much to and fro, and at the very end they couldn't get a flip back, and this must be very unfortunate for Team PLZDONTDISBAND. They're just gonna have to put it behind them and turn things around now. I felt like that fight could have gone a lot better for them had the Mercy Valkyrie been popped and the resurrections had come out. Needed to be a little more decisive, but 1 HP was decided to hold on to it for some reason, got picked off, and then things just fell completely apart from them.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway, swaps coming out now from both sides. Team Knightwatch going to be playing up the Sorissa Hawk setup. Let's take a look at what they're running. Racy going to be on the Hog now, and Siobhan going to be playing up on this on the Sorissa. They're not sure which way they want to take this fight. The Team PLZDONTDISBAND, however, more decisive on which way they want to go. Getting picked immediately, taking a tumble into that well. Great play there coming out by Siobhan with that early pull, and Sparta walking up a little too aggressively to try and get charged. Will get picked off immediately. Joker goes in for the wild charge, gets mana. A lot of value for Joker there. And now he's swinging away at Siobhan. They managed to get the point, Team PLZDONTDISBAND, but pause again please, pause please. Slayer, pause. We have yet another DC apparently on the side of Team PLZDONTDISBAND, and this is really unfortunate. Okay, they say they're ready. Can you check with can you check with Knightwatch if they're ready as well? Can you get this going? Okay, Team Knightwatch are ready as well. So yeah, that is the Moira suck sound, and it's really driving me insane. So I'm ready to pause as well. So Team Knightwatch win another fight just based off of disconnection. It's a little unfortunate for Team PLZDONTDISBAND, but it is what it is. Racy just walking up and immediately mowing down the creep. So this is very early aggression coming out of Team Knightwatch. They want to hold the first choke now. Joker has that Earth Shatter, but he's losing his shield very early there onto the fight. He's gonna have to be more careful. They retreat for the time. Racy retreats for the time being to try and reload, and Team PLZDONTDISBAND trying to move further into this, and there's an Earth Shatter coming out, not catching anything. There's a Transcendence following up immediately, and Rib goes right in with that Dragon Blade, trying to get as much as he can. Nope, just like that. Team Knightwatch win yet another decisive fight. 60% on the clock, and this looks very scary for Team PLZDONTDISBAND. They look like they are in serious trouble here. The choke still being held very well with Joker. They've got the coalescence, Team PLZDONTDISBAND, but that's all there is. Bro getting that pick off on the Diva mech. but they're not able to do much more than just that. There's a big ultimate coming out there by Man Arthur to try and keep people alive. They do manage to do so. Everybody on the side, never mind, just as I said that, Riv gets taken down and res back up immediately. McCreep going to work on the Sorcerer, trying to take out the main tank, the main anchor for the side of Team Knightwatch, but not able to do so. There's a big shatter coming out by Joker there. Is this going to be what they need to win this? Maybe so. McCreep getting picked off there by the Diva Ultimate. Will get pressed back up, and there's a blade coming out there by McCreep to try and turn things around. They do get the cap, but it's 99%, and is it too late now for Team Please Don't Disband? They still need to clean this out inside, and picks on both sides, and Team Knightwatch are back on the point already. Rib with that Dragon Blade again is slashing away, trying to get as many picks as he can. He's got one, maybe two. No, he's not. The healing follows and they keep him alive, and there's a grab coming out by Dakate, and the flip goes through, but Joker managed to get 3 picks there. Is it going to be enough? Do they have any bodies on the point? Bro managing to get on the point, but nope. Team Knightwatch winning yet another decisive fight. Siobhan with that shield on the point. Team Knightwatch, great play there. They're playing the meta, they're playing the right heroes. Orisa and Hog are the heroes you want on that point. That triple tank setup way too much for Team Please Don't Disband to handle, and Rib with the decisive POTG. Great, a great blade here. There's no answer by Team Please Don't Disband to take this out. He just walked in and slashed away, and literally a pentakill there. Big value on Rib there to win that very decisively. Great play. So that's map 1. King's Knightwatch are able to seal that very easily. It was a very one-sided affair. So let's see what the game has in store for us for the second map. Want to take us back to the lobby, Slayer?
Yeah, it's going to take us back to the lobby. Okay, so it's gonna be King's Row.
Okay. So that's Team Please Don't Disband's choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And Knightwatch is gonna go attack.
Knightwatch wants to attack, so you don't have to swap anything around. So all you need to do is change the map, and we are ready to get right into this.
Yeah, so let's get in.
Big plays coming out by, I gotta say, Knightwatch has one synergy. They know what they want to do. They know their plan of action, and they are following it. Please Don't Disband, on the other hand, things that just couldn't go any worse for them. They are getting the picks. McCreep is really playing well to get them those picks that they need. But McCreep and Joker both, but disconnects, or I feel like there's the lack of synergy between them, not knowing when to pop their ultimates is really causing them a lot of problems. Maybe they're gonna have to buck up and turn things around. This is their map choice, and we know how devastating Joker's Reinhardt can be on King's Row. So let's see if he's able to pull something out of the hat from this one and turn things around for his team. Hero picks coming out from both sides. Knightwatch going to be on attack. They're playing a very divey composition with Winston, Diva, the Shimada brothers, Genji and Hanzo. Wow, they're going to be playing a Hanzo. I don't know if they're going to stick to the Hanzo. They're probably just going to want to pop the Saitaro and then switch it out. And they're going with a Moira and the Mercy combination. On the side of defense, Joker going to be playing up this Reinhardt. They're going to go with the Roadhog. Dak playing up that Roadhog. So Roadhog Reinhardt composition, kind of a strange composition. Not something you usually see. You either see a Roadhog with an Orisa, or you see a Reinhardt with a Zarya. And Dave going to be playing up that Lucio, bro on that Junkrat. 1 HP on the Mercy. So interesting composition on both sides.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Take a look at what Siobhan's got planned for us. He's gonna swap out on Ark. Gonna try and get a pick. No, he's not swapping out. I think they are going to run with this for the time being. Try and get a very early pick here on big scatter attempt coming out. Not gonna catch anything. There's a bubble to keep him alive there. Bubble going out though. He's gonna have to take cover. Joker has to retreat all the way away from the point. They've given up a tick already. This is a big pin attempt from behind. He's not gonna catch anything. McCreep on the other hand managed on getting to the pick. They gave up quite a bit of the map progress, but it's what they needed to do to be able to win this out. Joker has to drop that shield and recover. The hook attempt from Dakate, not gonna catch anything out. Bit of a poke battle coming out from both sides. Bro, very close to that tire now. They're gonna have to retreat now and reset. No, they're not doing that. There's a Hanzo ultimate, early Hanzo ultimate coming out by Team Knightwatch. Is he gonna tire this? I'm not sure if he's gonna wanna tire this out. Gets taken down by the blade there by Rib. But it's not enough apparently. Rib with that blade, not getting too much value, only getting the one pick on the Junkrat, but it's countered immediately by the Mercy's ultimate, by the Valkyrie, and she gets him back into the game. They do manage to get nearly 65% of progress, and that's pretty good for Team Knightwatch, but they've already expended 1.5 minutes in nearly all of the ultimates. They've spent the Primal Rage, they've spent the Dragon Blade, and they also spent the Coalescence on that fight, and they got not too much value out of that. So as far as I'm concerned, this was a very good fight for Team PLZDONTDISBAND. They've got to send that Junkrat tie out, and there's a big high noon coming out there by McCreep. He gets the 2 kills before getting picked off by Racy, but it's already enough to immediately turn things around for Team PLZDONTDISBAND and immediately send them back. And look at this, stagger value coming out by Team PLZDONTDISBAnd. Great plays coming out, I gotta say. I'm very happy with the way things are going now for Team PLZDONTDISBANd after how one-sided the first map was. 1:45 left on the clock, and Team PLZDONTDISBAND seem like in a very good position to completely hold this out. They've got only the sound barrier, and as long as they don't get picked off, they should be fine. Because the only thing, is anybody going to die to that bomb? Yes, Dave does get picked off, but he does manage to pop the sound barrier before he died. Joker, however, going down as well. So this is bad for Team PLZDONTDISBAnd. They're going to have to retreat for the time being. 5 people on their side dead. All they've got is a McCree. No, never mind. It's been a full-fledged team wipe. Dave dying there was so huge for them, because him not having that extra healing, not being able to poop anybody from the first point, and that's what really hurt them. Now the bad spawns coming out for McCreep, he's going to immediately switch over to the Genji, because they know they're going to need that attacking kind of gameplay from him to take out the supports of Team Knightwatch. So he's going to make the switch despite the fact that he nearly had that high noon up and running. He's going to be very aggressive now to try and take on Siobhan. Siobhan nearly getting taken down, will retreat, but they will manage to make it away for the time being. One Punch Man popping that very early coalescence into the fight to push their team, Team PLZDONTDISBAND back. Joker with a wild pin from all the way away, and Bro sending the tire to try and get a pick. Dak with the whole hog managed to get 2 picks. Mana counters with the resurrection, but I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to mow this down. Joker expending the shatter as well, and that will seal the deal for this fight. Is that a bug? Yeah, it was a display bug. Showed half the coalescence and then the coalescence just disappeared. So yes, it was a display bug. I noticed that too, Ritik. So a great fight there by Team PLZDONTDISBAnd. All they spent the entire fight was the whole hog and the Earth Shatter. Rib, however, this time going for the giant blade, managing to get 2, maybe 3 picks, and there's a great rebound DM there to keep Rib alive, despite the fact that he got hooked, and that will seal the deal for Team Knightwatch. They will be able to progress this payload further. 155 on the clock, and they made quick work of that fight with the blade there. 1 HP popped the Valkyrie, but it just wasn't enough to, sustain throws. Did get picked. There's a big bomb coming out there by Team Knightwatch. Not going to get any value out of that though. And the attempt to snowball this last fight, has it just been lost? Team Please Don't Disband in a great position now. McCree's turn to go for that blade, and let's see what he's able to do. Playing very aggressively at the tank, trying to hold on to this blade. He's not spending it just yet. Is he going to go in now? He's not sure if he wants to. There it is. There's the blade. It comes out. Is it a little too late? Because seems like it is, because Team Knightwatch have already, the damage has already been done. A lot of people on the side of Team Please Don't Disband already been taken out, and that's a full-fledged team wide. Joker with a rampant spin will go down the well as well. So he does manage to get the one pick, but it's not going to be enough. He needed to stay alive there, and the hook coming out there by Dakate. He managed to get two. Wow, with the whole hog. What a turnaround by Dakate there. Great play coming out. The whole hog nearly taking out the Moira as well. Bit of chat banter coming out as well. So 1 HP popping that Valkyrie, turning things around. 155 on the clock, and they managed to stay alive in this King's Row map. I gotta say though, Dakate with that clutch whole hog at the end, with that hook into the well, and then the clutch whole hog at the end, really turning things around for their team. 130 on the clock, and Team Knightwatch not doing as well as they did the last map. Just going a lot closer. Another wild hook by Dakate on this monkey. Not going to be enough to get anything. Joker though with the big earth shatter. Managed to get two. The bomb taking out only. Ooh, the pin almost landed. Wait, it did. He got rib on it. And McCree popping that blade as well, trying to take out this coalescence Moira. He gets her. There's a primal. Okay, this is a very messy fight. This is a very, very messy fight. The primal rage monkey managed to get a pick on the Mercy for some reason. I don't know how that happens. But yeah, end result, Team Knightwatch not able to push this thing through entirely. 45 seconds left on the clock, and they look like they might be in trouble. Siobhan though has that tactical visor, and it's going to be interesting. What a giant flank he's going for. Look at this, he's nearly at their base. He's going to attack visor from behind them. Nobody notices there's a sound barrier though to counter, and now they've already caught on, and they are all onto him like a pack of guys. What a play coming out there by Knightwatch. That was a great sound barrier there, by the way. He didn't wait at all. Immediately sound barriered as soon as he heard that attack visor going out. Now there's a lot of to and fro going out. A lot of picks on both sides. There's another Valkyrie been popped there by 1 HP. Joker swinging away wildly at Racy, trying to get that early pick. I think he's going to go for the charge. No, he's not. There's a shatter coming out to try and stop Rib mid in the middle of its tracks, but not getting so. He gets the pick on the base. So there's a wild fight happening on the payload. Bro, trying to do as much damage as he can from the high ground. Rib is caught on though. He's going to take him out now. And Knightwatch winning this fight out. Gotta say, is this it? Is this the push they needed to take control of this third point? Almost there. Yes, they do manage to finish this out. So great attempt by Team Knightwatch. And Please Don't Disband falling slightly short at the falling shy at the very end. They almost held that out, and it's a little unfortunate that they couldn't. But Team Knightwatch coming through at the very end on overtime. So as long as Team Please Don't Disband are able to cap all 3 points with anything more than a minute's time bank, they are not going to lose this map. They just need to make sure they have an extremely good attack phase. And now it's going to be very interesting to see what Team Please Don't Disband have in store for Team Knightwatch. Let's look at the team compositions on both sides. let's look at defense first, because they can't troll me and change now. So let's look at defense first. Rib gonna be playing up this Pharah. Wow, defense Pharah. How rare is that? We don't usually see that, do we? And Manard going to be playing up this Mercy. Racy on that. On that Winston. Sparta going to be playing up that Zarya. Siobhan on that Junkrat. And One Punch Man on that Moira. So they've got no answers to a Widowmaker. And they've certainly got no answers to Pharah if Team Please Don't Disband decide to run one. On the side of Team Please Don't Disband though, they've already got the counter with McCreep, Widowmaker, Joker going to be playing up that Monkey. They're going to be on that Lucio, bro, on that Hanzo. I'm not sure if he's going to play that Hanzo, but maybe he's going to switch off. Dakate going to be on that Roadhog and 1 HP on the Mercy. They're asking for a pause. So this time it's Knightwatch whose internet who have asked for the pause and they have a disconnect. So a bit unfortunate, both sides having frequent disconnects. It is what it is. In Southeast Asian internet, we can't do anything about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Just take a short break. I feel like this might be a long disconnect, so just gonna take a few minutes. Just go get a sip of water before we come back for the attack phase. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and apparently the person that DC'd is back as well, Manat. We gave him a second, so we are nearly ready to start this off. Team, if you're just joining us, Team Knightwatch are going to be attacking, defending this right now, not attacking, I'm sorry. And Team Please Don't Disband, they gave up the point eventually. Team Knightwatch managed to take all 3 points, but they've got no time left in their time bank. And now it's going to be interesting to see how far Team Please Don't Disband are going to be able to do. So, an interesting set of composition coming out from both sides. 1 HP going to be playing up this Mercy, holds the beam, bro, taking a rocket to the face right there. McCreep on this Widowmaker. It's going to be interesting to see if he's able to get that Pharah immediately, and he nearly gets the headshot. He does hit him once, but it's not enough to take him down. Dakate has left the game. Pause. We have yet another DC. This is really unfortunate. Okay, he's back in the game. Alright, we are ready to continue this. You can resume. I think both teams are ready. Alright, so we saw McCreep nearly getting taken out there by the Farah Rocket, and we saw Rib nearly getting taken out by McCreep. Shot. This is a very aggressive monkey jump, and they're not giving any space at all. They take down Bro. He's still hanging around here, Racy. Ooh, 2 headshots on the face. He's got to be careful here. Ooh, Racy nearly at the spawn of McCreep there. Bro, switching out of that Hanzo. Are they going to be able to get any value out of this? Is he going to take Racy out? No, they're not. They retreat all the way back. Rib able to take out 1 HP, and Sparta takes out Dak. Joker going down as well. So a great start by Team Knightwatch to get these early picks onto Team Please Don't Disband, and this is almost like a BM spawn camp by Rib here. He's not letting them leave the spawn. Dave trying to do what he can. McCreep nearly getting taken down. This is bad by team. This is extremely scary by Team Knightwatch. They are literally spawn camping everyone on the side of Team Knightwatch, and there's a very early Farah ultimate which is gonna get shot down immediately, and they turn this around with 3 return kills of their own. And Team Please Don't Disband are coming back into this. They answer with a Valkyrie of their own, and McCreep going to work on this Farah Mercy combination. Very solid shots onto the Farah Mercy. There's a Racy being extremely aggressive onto him, pushing him all the way back. Are they going to be able to do something about this? Joker playing very aggressively as well, taking down Siobhan. Picks coming out from both sides, and he's stuck in a trap all the way at the back. Sean, Sparta pushing way forward, has that Graviton if he wants to use it, but Joker has to get away from safety now. McCreep, the sound barrier gets popped, and 1 HP getting taken down. There's a High Noon as well, gets the Mercy on the other side. That was a good pick. There's still a lot of trades going out from both sides. Bro has to send this tire out now, try and get a pick. Is he going to catch anything out of this? Yes, he does. He managed to take 2 down, and the spawns are closer on the attacking side. So this is working in Team Please Don't Disband's favor. They have popped every single ultimate, and their tanks are empty now, and Team Please Don't Disband will finally start capping the map. Rip trying to do as much as he can from up there, but not going to get any value. Team Please Don't Disband, they spent 3 minutes to take this point out, but no! Team Knightwatch are not done yet. They're going in again. Are they going to be able to get anything out of this? There's a grab being expended by Dakate, and I feel like the grab was unnecessary because he only caught 1 person in that. He didn't need to grab there. They should have held that for the streets phase. So definitely a good value fight there by Team Knightwatch. 3 minutes left on the clock, and they have done so well to stall this out for so long. They didn't hold the entire way, but they stalled for so long, and that's exactly what they need to do. Team Knightwatch, they've got to play the long game. McCreep though, big shout out to McCreep. He's done so well here in moving them down so hard. There's so much pressure on McCreep here. The Primal Rage, the monkey on his face, there needed to be heals on him, but there wasn't any, and there are 2 resurrections, but he's not being able to pop them, and he's just gonna choose not to because there was no value. The fight was already lost, and a whole Valkyrie going completely wasted there by 1 HP is not exactly what they wanted. Team Please Don't Disband. They're just gonna group up now again and try and take this out and try and push through again. Joker gonna be switching over to that Reinhardt, and bro popping that early tire, getting an extreme amount of value on both Rib and Racy. They're gonna start pushing immediately. Now this payload is starting to move out. 150 left on the clock, and Rib trying to put pressure from behind will walk right into bro's trap and get taken down as well. So eventually the payload does get rolling, and good play coming out there by bro to take out the payload, to take out the
notice, I think you have noticed, but look at Shawn's place. Where is he right now? There are 5 people just defending and Shawn.
You're right. Oh my God, he's all the way at the back. He's coming from behind. Jesus Christ. He's not been spotted at all. This is a big ultimate there by Siobhan. He managed to get 2, make that 3. Nearly 4, and there's a grab coming out by Darkade, but there is no follow-up whatsoever. So the Mercy is going to get taken down as well. There she goes, and Darkade getting taken down as well. What a turnaround by Team Knightwatch. A big play there by Siobhan with a giant flank that even the spectators didn't realize. And he's off, he's at it again. He's going for this big flank again. He's not going to get spotted. Look at his positioning. Wow. So Team Please Don't Disband really caught out of their tracks. 41 seconds left on the clock and they're not getting spotted. Look at Siobhan again. He's placed himself right behind the entire team. Along with this Moira, they're going after that McCree. They don't want to let him do much. He does get picked off though, so that is bad for Team Knightwatch. Not really ideal. There's a early blade coming out by Rib there. Is he going to get any value? He does manage to get 2 picks. There's a bomb coming out. The second res needs to come out before the Valkyrie ends. He's not going in for the res. He's trying to keep the tanks alive. Not resing bro there. Might have been a big mistake. Joker with that big ultimate. Able to put everybody on the ground, and there is the follow-up coming out by McCree. So they do manage to hold this out, and are they going to be able to push B? The Moira still sticking around. What a fight. So Team Please Don't Disband, after a giant exhausting fight, managed to push through the second point just like Team King's Watch. 120 left on the clock, and they are going to need to do some serious work if they want to finish this out. Dak has that big graviton, and it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to get some good value out of this. Team Knightwatch though making swaps on their own. Siobhan going to go back onto that Farah. Is he going to grab here? I'm not sure if he's going to make that. Well, he should have grabbed there. He would have caught the Mercy. It would have been very, very important to grab there. There's a sound barrier coming out by Dave as well. There is the graviton, and there they go. Everybody's on them. Everybody on the side of Team Knightwatch is dead, except the Moira. She's trying to get away, but not going to be able to do so. Dak pushing in extremely hard to try and take this out. And are they going to lose the mech? This is going to be bad for Team Knightwatch if they lose McCree here. There is an early Valkyrie coming out to try and retreat this. Siobhan getting picked very early. Rib with that blade. Is he going to get anything? Darkade getting pushed all the way into the... Darkade getting pushed into the well. This is bad on the side of Team Please Don't Disband. There is a Valkyrie to stall this out. So, and Joker does pop that big shatter. He does manage to get 1. Is this going to be more than... Is this going to be a Joker clutch? I'm not sure. There is a fire strike to follow up, and the pin as well. He managed to get ripped. That is so huge. He's still going to town on the Mercy as well now. Is he going to get him? Yes, he does. The bomb does take out bro, but they've done enough here. Team, Please Don't Disband. What a turnaround. They do manage to push on overtime as well. So both sides really pushing as hard as they can. Joker TM really coming through for his team there with the big shatter. The pin on Rib though. What a pin on Rib at the end there. And then turning around and killing the Mercy and the Winston by himself. Great play coming out there by Joker TM. The clutch to keep the dreams of his team alive there. Now both teams have a minute left, and it is going to be interesting to see how things pan out here. Team Please Don't Disband going to be on defense with Orisa and Reinhardt at the end, with Dave going to be playing up that Lucio Darkade on the Hog. So they are going for a triple tank setup with bro on this Soldier and 1 HP on that Mercy. While on the attacking team, they are going to be going with a very interesting lineup of their own. They're going to be running up the Reaper this time. Rib on that Reaper this time. Siobhan going to be on the Genji. One Punch Man on this Zenyatta, and they're going to be playing up the Roadhog and Diva lineup, Diva combination with Manat on the Mercy. So interesting choice of heroes from both sides. Something something I've not seen till now in this entire series. So the only person that's playing the same hero that they played this entire time is Joker, 1 HP, and Dave. A lot of charge there to Joker in the beginning. Bro, getting so much value standing up here, taking free shots. There is the big dive coming out there by Rib. Sparta already losing his mech, and Rib getting picked off. Joker with the big plays again, swinging away, not giving them anything. The fire strike landing as well on the Mercy. Takes out 3, makes them make that 4. Dak getting disconnected though. A pause being asked for immediately. But Joker there with the big play. Look at his Earth Shatter. Oh my god, he's already at 91% on that Earth Shatter. Joker really coming through for his team there. Wow. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Knightwatch have 1 push remaining in this series, in this attempt. And are they going to be able to do this? Joker is on a hand, like previously mentioned before. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the way he's playing this Reinhardt. I'm sure all of you are on chat as well. So Sindicate is back into this, and he's gonna have to come back into the fight. This is a 5v6 for all intents. Never mind, it's a 4v6 because 1 HP did get picked off. The next fight is very crucial. Racy did just pick off 1 HP, so they've got 1 fight remaining, and we are going to take a look at. Oh my God, Sindicate has gone again. This is bad. This is bad. Then not going to be able to make time to be able to get back, for him to get back into the game. This is just very, very, very unfortunate for team. Please don't disband. This is just very, very unfortunate. Knightwatch must be very happy though, because they've got all 6 lined up, and Racy, look at Racy just looking for that hook there. Joker has already seen him, and on the prowl he is. He's got his shield up and running. What's with this music? Feels like he lost. That's the Lucio soundtrack just playing in the background. Sindicate back into the game, and we gotta check if both teams are ready. He's gonna have to come back from base again. He's has to pick his hero all over again. Okay, he's into the game now. They're ready to go. Is Knightwatch ready? Okay, I'm guessing they're ready as well if you're resuming. No, Joker catching onto that hook attempt. Not going to get anything. 31% on that ult charge. Bro, standing right behind the shield. They can't really be isolated now because they are 1 shot. Dak, is he back into the game? Barely. There's a shatter coming. There's a Joker popped another Earth Shatter. Where did that come from? He was at 31% charge. I didn't even. What the hell? How did he shatter again? 16% on his charge again now. He's holding his shield up because Racy is amidst them. There's a pin attempt coming out from Joker. He managed to catch him on. What a play there by Joker. And there's a tactical visor by bro. What the hell, Joker? That was such a Joker clutch. Like, he was at 31% on his ult charge, and next thing you know, he's popped another big shatter. Holy crap, team, please don't disband. Joker is carrying his team there. He does not want to go down without a fight. Big plays coming out there by Joker. And despite the fact that they were only 4v6 because Dak and 1 HP couldn't get into that fight in time. What a carry there by Joker. I gotta say, I'm super impressed. That pin as well to immediately shut things down. This has been a Reinhardt carry through and through. Let's see if they can do this again. Not giving Team Knightwatch anything now. Worst case scenario, they draw this and they go into a 1 map control point, or they clutch it right here and win the game. Make the score even. They go into a 3rd map. Team, please don't disband. It's now on Never, ladies and gentlemen. McCreep going to be playing up this Genji. Joker on that Monkey is not going to play the Reinhardt this time. I don't know if that's the right call. He was doing so well on Reinhardt at the end there. Those were just exceptional clutches at the end. Just not going to stay on it though. He's going to be playing the team game, the long con. He's going to be playing this Monkey, and he probably have a plan going. Bro on that Junkrat. They want to try and dish out as much range damage as possible. On the other side, Knightwatch going to be playing up the Orisa Hawk combination with Racy on the Reinhardt, so a double shield coming out on the other side as well. No soldier, so interesting choice of heroes. The hook on hook onto Dak immediately, and he's going to lose his mech. Playing very defensively now, being very careful. But they are all so low. Look at their HP. Mana, 1 HP, and he's not got taken down yet. McCreep has to run away. Is he going to get taken down? No, he's not. Bro does manage to get the pick on Shaman though. Joker is in there as well. Racy stuck on a trap, and bro sends a tire. Beautiful tire, getting 3 immediately, and this is going to be it for team. Please don't disband. Are we going to go into a third map? Yes, it looks like we really are. The Moira ultimate coming out from One Punch Man, not going to be enough. They keep him off the point, and team, please don't disband. Take the win over Team Knightwatch in the second map of the series, and we are going into a third map, ladies and gentlemen. What a play, and he rightfully so gets the POTG. What a play there by Joker TM. 40% on his ult, never mind 50. Is this where he clutched so hard that I didn't even see it? Yes, it is. 82%, 90, just like that, he's at 90%. Joker friggin' TM. 6 minutes 24 seconds on objective time. What a literal god. He gets my vote here. MVP up until this point. Great play by Joker TM. So we are going into a third map, thanks to Joker, and let's see how it goes. Team Knightwatch are going to be in a bit of a tussle here. The Nepal went so well for them, and now Joker posing a giant threat. Joker and McCreep both playing exceptionally well, and I gotta say bro as well with that tire at the very end. Great plays there by team Please Don't Disband to come back into this, and a very surprising finish there. So let's see how the third map goes. Knightwatch gets to pick their third map, and let's see what their choice is going to be. Probably want to pick something that's not very Reinhardt heavy, not very, something where Reinhardt can't really dominate, because Joker is looking unstoppable on that Reinhardt right now. You don't want him on that hero. He's just on point with that hero right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be Legion.
Okay, and that's good for Team Knightwatch, because Joker can't possibly play Reinhardt except for maybe one map. He can play Reinhardt on, no, he can play Reinhardt on 2 maps. If they decide to go with a death ball combination. So it is Lee Jang Da, and let's see what we've got in store for the last map of the night, guys. It's been a long set of matches today. Both series going to a third map, and both series look like they are a comeback. The first one, Redemption, took extremely early lead, and Team Arknemesis came into it thundering, and now the same thing is happening with Team Knightwatch and Team Please Don't Disband. They took the early one-sided lead, and now Please Don't Disband coming into it with overtime and turning things around thanks to Joker TM's clutch on that Reinhardt. So neither team can be ruled out. Let's see what the compositions are. Team Please Don't Disband, obviously they're going to have a Reinhardt here. Reinhardt and Junkrat are the norm on this map. They're going to be running up the Genji and the Roadhog, and the only change on the other side is oh, okay, so Team Knightwatch are not going to be running the Reinhardt. They're running the Hog and Zarya, the Diva and Zarya combination, which is a little awkward, but they want to try and make this work. And they don't even have the Lucio, so they're not going to be able to make it on point. So I gotta say, I'm really liking Please Don't Disband's lineup here against Team Knightwatch. Team Knightwatch are not going to be able to do much with this lineup, I think. Team Please Don't Disband very well poised to take this first map out. I think with the lineups, I think they've won the draft based on just the lineup. And this looks scary for Team Knightwatch. I would be scared if I'm them, unless I'm going to be proven wrong again. They do have the Zarya to eat up all those bombs from Bro, so maybe I am wrong. Early bomb pressure coming out from Bro, not getting too much work done. Sparta already building quite a bit of charge. There's that pick on Shabon we've all worried about. Never mind that, I was right this time around at least. So Team Knightwatch in no man's land. They don't have any answers at all. They're going to immediately lose this out. And look at Team Please Don't Disband. They're running straight to the choke. They're not giving Team Knightwatch anything. Oh, are they? Okay, they're not pushing the choke. They are holding the point, apparently. Joker's slowly starting to move forward though. I'm not sure what they want to do. Are they going to hold the point? Are they going to move out of the choke? Nope, they're going to hold the point. So quite a bit of room given to Team Knightwatch to come out and try and push this out. Huge amount of damage on both sides. McCree getting taken down extremely low. Is he going to get taken out? No, he does manage to get the heals off. There's a big tire coming out from Race. He managed to get 1 HP and Joker TM. But Dak, on the other hand, is going crazy on his own and trying to get picks on his own. And he is able to do that because there's no pressure on him at this point. Is he going to pop the whole hog? I'm not sure if he's going to. No, he's not. He does get taken down. McCreep, on the other hand, still alive and kicking. Joker still able to get back onto this point, and they're going to want to commit another couple of ultimates. McCreep with the blade going to clean things up. 50% on the clock, and Team Knightwatch are in no man's land. They can't get back into this apparently. 60% on the clock, and they have given up quite a few ultimates. They've given up the Valkyrie and they've given up the blade, but they do hold on to the point. I definitely think it's worth it. Dak has this whole hog going, and it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to get any value out of it. The tire coming out, and Dak has disconnected again. This is so unfortunate. He had his ultimate. Please pause, please pause. Pause, buddy. Dude, pause. You always pause after the fight's gotten over, man. You gotta be faster with these pauses. So, very late pause coming out by the admin. Sorry, it is how it is. If he keeps disconnecting, we're gonna have to keep pausing, and we can't be any faster with the pauses. It's really unfortunate, and I think Team Knightwatch are tired of these pauses, so they are asking for a time bank. Okay, so he is back into the game, so Knightwatch eventually do get the point, and it is a little unfortunate that Dak disconnected there with an entire ultimate charge. But it is what it is, and Team Knightwatch finally getting control of the point, and now it's going to be interesting to see if they can hold on to this. Manart though getting picked off immediately. Joker with that pin onto Sparta, getting it right in there and getting that pick, and bro is going to take out Siobhan as well. So an immediate swap coming out by Team Please Don't Disband. Valkyrie coming out by Manart, not getting any value out of that. He gets ripped back into the fight, but the point has already been capped. Ooh, Rib getting two early picks there. So is this going to be another turnaround? Yeah, it is, because the only person contesting the point is Lucio. So another turnaround by Knightwatch. They do manage to grab onto the point, but they have spent every ultimate. Now look at this. Please Don't Disband already has 3 ultimates lined up. They've got the blade. They've got the blade. They've got the shatter. They've also got the Valkyrie now for the next fight. And ooh, McCree getting picked off there. That's a little painful. And there goes the tire by Racy. Is he going to get any value out of this? Nope. Bro shuts it down immediately. And they are being overly aggressive. They've got to take a very early fight if they want to win this out. And that's exactly what they do. Siobhan with the early blade going to take down 2, make that 3, and they retreat now for the time being. A very good fight there for Team Knightwatch. They only spent the blade. They spent both the offensive ultimates, but they got so much value out of it, and now they got to start working on winning this next fight immediately. They look at Team Please Don't Disband though. They've got 5 ultimates in the pipeline. All they've got to do is, oh my god. This is just so unfortunate. This is just so unfortunate. Team Knightwatch want to put a pedal on this though, and they say no pauses. We can't keep waiting. And the admin's gonna make a call on that. So Again, Sindicate had his ultimate and he's got paused. Okay, he's back into it apparently. And yeah, I do get what Knightwatch is saying. It is ruining their momentum. It's very unfortunate for them as well. But to be fair, they are getting so much value out of these disconnects because every time Dak disconnects, he's got his ultimate. So I wouldn't complain if I'm them. And again, McCree going down, and doesn't look like they're going to be able to make it back into the point. Rib taking down Joker as well, so they look very well poised to take this out. This first map out. There's a big fight going on the point. Joker trying to get as much done on the point as possible. McCree pops that blade. Not getting anything out of that. And there's a big tire by Racy to take out Joker, bro, and Sindicate. So, Team Knightwatch turning this around despite all odds. McCree trying to keep the point alive as much as possible with the Lucio and the Mercy. Not going to be able to do so. They go down, and that'll be the first map for Team Knightwatch. This is very, very unfortunate though, because I gotta say, Sindicate getting DC'd 3 times around on that round just ruined how that map went for Team PLZDONTDISBAND. He had ultimates 2 out of those 3 times, and it just really, really hurt them that they DC'd. They've got to come around. They've got to come back from this again. Joker has got to pull something out of the hat again. He's got to pull a rabbit out of the hat again if they want to win this. Is all I've got to say. 1 map away from losing the series to Team Knightwatch. It's just unfortunate, but it is what it is, and let's see what happens on this side of things. A couple of swaps coming out. McCree going to be switching over to that McCree. Bro going to be switching over to that Farah instead of the Junkrat this time. This time, Knightwatch are going to be playing the Junkrat as well. Racy did exceptionally well there, getting a lot of value. There's a blind charge and he catches Rib, and he loses gives up his life for it. But I think the damage is really done because they took out both the tanks on their side. Now Bro can keep shooting. Never mind, One Punch Man with a clutch shot onto Bro, and that'll be a quick cap for Knightwatch. Well played, Knightwatch. Racy on fire already, has 60% onto that ultimate charge. They are also pretty close to, well, nothing really. That's all. The tires, the only thing they're close at. And there's another wild pin by Joker. He wants this kill. But he's going to get taken out as well. Sparta, exceptionally low. Are they going to be able to get this pick? No, they're not. McCree trying to do what he can from way behind. The Reinhardt is very low and completely out of position, but they don't know that. They're not pushing him. They need to put more pressure on the Reinhardt, and they're not able to do that because there's a stun coming out. Joker getting charged out of the blue by Sparta. 40% of the cap, and they're wasting precious time here. Team PLZDONTDISBAND. They need to group up. They need to group up and take a proper 6v6 fight, which is what they're not doing. 52% on the clock, and this looks really problematic for Team PLZDONTDISBAND. They've got the Valkyrie here, they've got the Shatter, they've got the High Noon as well. Now it's just left to see what they do with this. Sparta's got to know that they've got the Shatter though, so he's being very cautious with his shield, and so is Sparta. There's another blind charge coming out. He catches the pin, and there's the Shatter as well. He catches 2, maybe 3. There's the Transcendence following up immediately by One Punch Man to counter all of that damage. There's the Blade as well coming out by Siobhan, and he doesn't get anything apparently. He gets 1. So this is another big fight won by Team Knightwatch, I think. Yes, it is. There's another blind charge coming out of Joker, and just didn't work for them. And Rib catches out McCree and Dax. So 92% on the clock, and Team PLZDONTDISBAND, their dream run coming to an end again, and Sindicate disconnecting again, but only 1 person left on the clock, and they do not manage to touch this. And really unfortunate for Team PLZDONTDISBAND, but a big giant effort by Team Knightwatch to turn things around despite how the momentum was shifting towards Team PLZDONTDISBAND. Great game there by Team Knightwatch, I gotta say. Well played both teams. Great, valiant effort by team. Please don't disband. And Team Knightwatch, though, the winners of the series. Once again, viewers, we apologize for the amount of disconnects. We can't control it. Indian Overwatch is what it is, and can't do anything about that. So we'll be back again tomorrow for the next series. What's the schedule for tomorrow, Slayer?
There are gonna be 2 games.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you guys know by posting on the communities.
Okay, great.
Have to take a look.
Okay, so we will do that. We'll take a look at what the schedule for tomorrow is, and we'll get back to you. The community will have the list of what's going on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.